everybody. Welcome to Mega Files on the Games Tavern. We are running tonight using the Call of Cthulhu 7th edition rule system. So grab a flashlight, a Glock. Whoa, wait a minute. They're going to be in a haunted house. Neither of those are going to do them any good. Let's find out what's going to happen. If you're watching us here live on Twitch, please make sure to give us a follow. It's free and it helps support all the Games Tavern shows. If you're catching us on the YouTubes, make sure to subscribe so you won't miss out on our episodes as they get posted. So followers of our show will notice that we have at least one and only one newcomer to the cast. So introductions are in order. Let's go around and let people know who you are and where they can find you on social media. I'm the Keeper. My name is Sholem West. You can find me here and also on the 3-Cousins podcast. And we'll move on to Lee.
I'm Lee Smith, and you can find me at Flaming Hooves on the Twitter, because I'm now a twit.
Do you have a check mark?
Yes.
Okay. All righty. We're going to go on to David.
My name's David, and my Twitter presence, what it is notorious_GMD. You can find me on Facebook, and you can certainly find me in the Discord here. And if you leave something on your doorstep, I'll probably be there chomping on whatever it is.
All right, Sally Stardust.
Yep, I'm Sally Stardust. I will be playing Dylan. And you can find me on Instagram at Sally Stardust RVA. Doesn't really have anything to do with these games, but you can at least connect with me.
And last but not least, our newbie for the night, Rob.
Rob Canterman, and I am still looking into this whole social media thing. Apparently, it's what all the kids are doing these days. So maybe I'll have a handle.
It might stick.
It might. It's looking like it might.
It's coming close to our 25-year analysis horizon.
I like to make sure some technology is working before I really invest myself in it.
Yeah.
All right. And so, Rob, I do believe that you have the announcements that have been demanded by the Elder Gods.
Oh, dear. Elder Gods. Please understand that we have a couple of content warnings. They are in no particular order of importance. Abuse, animal death, self-harm, suicide, gratuitous violence, needles, kidnapping, death, blood, mental illness, tentacles, mutilations, mutations, shrubberies, insects, birds, blood, cats, dogs, drug usage, chemicals and chemical usage, radiation, lizards, firearms, blood, explosions, interrogations, clowns, sarcasm, arson, threatening mechanical implements, flying monsters, and anything else that is terrible. Also, the Omega File stream will feature several points in the broadcast where you decide part of the narrative. That's right. You get to decide this prime feature to vote in the chat to determine an effect somewhere in tonight's investigation.
All right. And we also will be giving away 2 3D prints. We'll go into that in the mid-show announcements. So let us go ahead and begin with our poor intrepid adventurers as they're completing a ghost hunt at the Gonchal Estate in Lackawanna County, Pennsylvania, where 50 years ago today, in 1972, a family of 6 were brutally murdered in that very same house on Halloween night. So let's go see what they're up to. Starting on a corner, the pitch of late night is only disturbed by the handful of glowing orange and purple lights forgotten and left on, but all porch lights have gone dark. Cruising up the street to a 2-story house with a white van parked in front, as it comes into focus, we can see that there are 2 signs on the van: Ghost Whisperers and Strange Happenings. Lifting up and over the rusted roof of the van, we follow the walkway towards the house, passing 3 people carrying equipment towards the van. We follow a 4th person into the house, a woman we will soon to be known to us as Ginny. She scans the living room and nods satisfactorily as she does not see any more equipment and turns back to the outside. A phone can be heard ringing as we zoom over Jin's shoulder and out onto the front lawn. Coming closer and closer to a woman we will call Karen. She reaches into her pocket to retrieve the phone.
Yeah, what do you want?
All right, Karen, great. Hey, how did it go? I saw that all the equipment was packed up. The beacons were starting to move again, the air tags.
This place is... I'm still quelling. It is so amazing. We got all kinds of stuff on tape. Hopefully, the tape actually like recorded this time. And oh, you good. You just gotta see it. It is amazing.
Oh, I
I
can't.
mean-
Hey, put the whole team on.
Okay,
Who is it?
I'm putting you on speaker now. Okay,
Hi,
now
guys,
you're on
it's Kurt.
speaker.
It's Kurt. I just
Oh,
wanted to
dear.
check in to see how everything was going.
I hope
Yeah,
you're sitting down, Kirk.
Yeah, I have to because I've got my mom's foot resting on my knees. You know, she had her bunion surgery. That's why I'm not there with you, unfortunately.
We talked about this. You don't need to share all that.
Oh, sorry,
it's
sorry.
too much.
We really need to work on
What
it.
did you
Too much
find? What did you
information.
see? I'm very jealous because I've always wanted to go in that house.
Well, if I had not seen it myself, I would think this was all fake and staged. But I saw it.
It
Okay,
was
you're
totally
telling me.
haunted, man.
You're killing me. What did you see?
The monkey, I think, was the best. I mean, you know, we actually got to ask questions, and like it would cling its little symbols once for yes and twice for no. I mean, it was amazing. We do know the murderer's still alive.
It was a stuffed monkey. It was not a real monkey doing this. It was just, a little wind-up one. But
Yeah.
Wait. One of the little symbol monkeys?
Yeah,
Poltergeist? Oh, those things are terrifying. I'm glad I wasn't there.
and
That's the thing about monkeys.
and there were like doors. You know, you'd shut the door, and then you turn around, and the door would be open, and you're like, "No, I know I shut you." And lights were coming on and off. It was. I'm not a believer, so I'm not like some of you where you like, ooh, all spooky. But this one was a little weird. This one even had me.
And so
I
you
think
got
it
all
was
this on
even,
tape?
Well,
Oh, Dylan, what
hopefully-
did you say, Dylan?
I was just gonna say, like, I felt something grab me in the hallway a few times. Like, this place is crazy haunted.
Are you sure it wasn't Rolf? We've had complaints.
I'm sure it was a ghost. I would
Oh, okay,
know.
great. Oh, good,
Dylan,
good.
Dylan is an apprentice. He does not yet have a very fat wallet.
There was
Well-
coughing in the basement. It was like it had the COVID or something.
Well,
Wait.
Jin, you were like watching things, and you mentioned about the pictures tining and everything, and that was a little freaky.
We have seen your desk. I know you are sort of OCD. You would not have done well here. The pictures, every time we straighten them and leave the room, came back, out of order again. It was disturbing. To
Oh,
say the
please
least.
tell me you had that on the standalone video on the stable cameras.
I
Jean?
think we got it.
Oh, I'm so excited! I can't wait to see it all.
Could you maybe put your mother's foot down right now? I think maybe you should let her rest on the chair. This is not good. All this
Every
jumping
time I
around.
get up, she complains.
Okay.
Trust me, I would rather be there.
I mean, I thought my grandmother's stories of like, the Rusalka and Baba Yaga and all that were just so much, old granny tales. But this may be the real deal.
And so while this conversation is going on, Jin is going through the meticulously created checklist
Inventorying.
Kurt
everything.
has sent with the team. Yes, he does air tag almost every single piece of equipment.
Yeah. Uh-oh, guys. I got to go back in. I'm missing a USB cable. 13
Wait,
feet.
uh-oh. Wait, what are you missing?
It's still in the house. I'm sure it's there. I'll be right back. Be right back, gang.
No, I'll come with you. You don't want to go alone.
No, you need to,
awesome.
yes. No, everybody needs to go find that cable. That cable's probably like at least $10, and I have to pay for all this by myself, so.
Hi.
Okay.
Hi.
Well,
I think
go
we should
back
ask-
in. I'm sure it's in the control area.
We should ask the monkey if it's a good idea to go back in.
Ooh,
I like the
monkeys.
monkey.
I got to tell you, Rolf, I'm done with that damn monkey. That legitimately freaked me out.
Oh, did we tell
took-
you?
Even after we took like the batteries out, it was still, clapping its cymbals. It was still a little weird.
It's
Don't bring
possessed.
that monkey to me. I don't want that monkey.
It was just like
Well,
the
we
monkey
left
from
him.
Phantom.
We left him in the attic because I think we were told not to like take anything out of the house. So
Oh, yes. No, you shouldn't remove anything. And everything should be back where you found it. Yeah, go find the cable. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, let's
Okay.
go.
Yes, Mom, I'll go get you some more tapioca pudding. And he hangs up.
Oh, I love tapioca.
that guy really needs to get a life.
Do you know what is in tapioca? No, you
No,
know.
what isn't? Wait, is this going to be something sexual?
little ball.
No, although
Really?
it's quite good in the, yes, on the bed, but not in the belly. Yes. That's what.
All right.
me
What's
write
this
that down.
cable look like so that we know what we're looking for?
All right, so you're looking for a black cable that's actually 30 feet long, because it's actually a coax cable that hooks one of the standalone cameras, one of the steady cams, back to the main viewing base, which has multiple televisions and things.
I'm sorry, I checked the wrong checkbox. It's 30-foot coax. My bad. Easy mistake.
Those are the ones that look like little snakes, and it's like black, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Isn't that
Yeah.
that is from a long time ago, that coax? We do not use that anymore, do we?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a foundation of lots and lots of equipment that's 10 to 15 years old.
Remind me to tell you later how tapioca can help you win chess championships, though. You have to insert it in the right spot.
Oh, I'm very interested
You
in
can,
that.
you can beat the chess masters. It is fascinating. But it is a discussion for another time.
Very
Well,
cool.
you shouldn't believe everything that you read on the internet.
That's
Oh,
true.
I don't think this is. I will almost guarantee you this is not a case of he read it on the internet. This is a case of personal experience.
You should always source anything on the internet against a fact-checking organization because they don't lie. They're all certified by the government.
That I will consider that.
All right, so you think it should be where we set up the control area, where the fixed
Yeah,
cameras?
probably.
Wasn't
probably.
that like in the living room?
Yeah, it's
It's
right there in the
30 feet
living room,
long.
just inside the door.
If
All
it's
right,
not
well,
there, it might be near
go.
one of the cameras. I mean,
30
'cause
feet long is
coax
pretty hard to hide. I mean, it's hard
It
to
is.
hide 1 foot, trust me. But try to
but it might
30
be
feet.
coiled up. So it might, instead of being like this, it might be like this, but round. That's possible.
Like a snake.
Kind of, yeah. Well, I mean, a snake in a coiled up position as opposed to a snake in a long reclined position. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, it's
So
just
looking
inside
around the
front
living
door, so
room
we'll
where
go
your
in.
command station was put up, you don't see any extra cables. Every cable you find belongs to a lamp or any other item that would, belong here in this living room. I need everybody to make me a luck roll, please. And while you do that, I will say that the house is they've already stolen Karen.
I'm going to go
So-
out on a limb and say she failed her luck roll.
I think she must have failed her luck roll.
got
Hopefully
it.
she'll be
It's
back if
96
if the ghost's willing.
Is a 96 good? I do not.
No, a
know.
96 is bad.
Oh.
I've got
So we know
I've got
that
a
Rob did not do
95.
well. How about Jen?
95.
Oh, Dylan,
79.
79. and Karen, how did you do? Oh, we can't hear you.
You are silent and you are
Everything
no
turned
longer
off on
one
you.
with the universe.
You know, if we didn't have gremlins due to the ghosts, it wouldn't be a Halloween special, would it?
This is all in character.
So I'll say this.
I failed in multiple meanings of the word.
Okay, perfect. All right, so Dylan, you're kind of wandering around, and you see the end of a coax cable in the hallway
Beginner luck.
going into what appears to be another room.
It's always the apprentice.
I'm gonna follow it. I found it.
And as you get
Nice
close to
job.
it goes about 5 inches and disappears from sight. And you hear this thunk, 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 and it fades away.
Do I have a flashlight on me?
I don't know. Do you? Or would it be in the truck?
I mean, I would have one, but I was just
Oh.
sure.
Dylan, we have been talking. Use your phone. It's charged, right? Your phone is charged. Yes.
Oh yeah, that's right. I can use my phone.
Well, the lights are on. I mean, you have lights.
You said it fell into the darkness. I was
Well, it
just...
went down. It went into the room.
Oh, I'll just turn the lights on then.
Oh yeah. Oh, so it's actually the basement. It went down the stairs into the basement. So obviously, what you were hearing was the end of it thunking on the basement stairs as it went down. But you don't see it at the bottom of the stairs from where you are.
Hey guys, I think it went into the basement, so I'm gonna go grab it.
Wait, went into the
idea.
basement? Most of
Yeah,
the equipment,
the cable went into the basement.
ixnay delay. Most of the equipment doesn't move. It's equipment. It's
It
not
fell.
ambulatory.
It fell. I don't know, man.
Is anybody
let's-
going to see what Dylan's talking about, or you all just sticking around
Yeah,
the living room?
yeah.
I'm
I'll-
absolutely walking up to him.
All right.
Yeah, I'm moving over to
Yeah,
because
and it is absolutely the basement. You've been in the basement. You did some voice, tests in the basement, and you looked around. You didn't see anything odd. But Dylan, please explain what happened.
I saw the end of the cable fall down the stairs. I think. I think the cable's in here. We just need to go find it.
like it rolled down the stairs, or like something pulled it down the stairs.
You know, it's hard to tell.
You did
Well,
actually have a
was it
stable
flat?
camera down there the entire evening.
We can
Was
check
it
the
flat
camera.
and like moving, or was it like had it moved into like a circular shape, like a hoop snake?
It like
Was it like a
bounced-
slinky?
bounced off the steps. The end of
That
the
sounds
cable.
like it was pulled down the stairs.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go check it out.
I mean,
Unless
I
if
could
we're
go to
worried,
Radio Shack and buy him his $10 cord.
we could do that. We can also manufacture a fraudulent inventory list because this is just a Word document, and we can take that line off. He'll never know if he doesn't have it on his list.
I
You
feel
would lie?
confident.
You would lie to your friend?
I feel confident he has committed all that to memory. He's no.
You know what? I know this house is a
That's how I
little
was.
strange and ooky and all that, but I ain't afraid of no ghosts. So
Yeah, and then
I
all the
start
lights
down the
are on
stairs.
now. It's not like when
yeah,
you were doing all your.
I start
ghost
down the
hunting.
stairs.
All right. Is everyone going downstairs, or is anybody staying upstairs?
I'm
I'm
going
fine.
down.
Rolf?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
I will follow those tushes down the stairs.
Okay. You follow the tushes down the stairs. When you get down to the bottom of the stairs, I need everybody to make me a spot roll. But while that's happening, as you get as Rolf steps into the basement at the bottom step, off the bottom step, the door at the top of the stairs slams shut and the light goes out.
Aw, man. Again.
All right,
take
so
my phone and hit
let me
the
see what
flashlight.
your did anybody succeed at their spot roll? Give me a thumbs up if they did.
I got an extreme success.
Okay. Dylan, just normal.
Yeah,
Okay.
normal.
So Karen, you kind of glanced back at Rolf because you don't really trust the way he looks at you all the time, especially when you're in your costume. Which would you describe what your costume looks like? Because I don't think you've gotten out of it yet.
Well, I've taken off the wig and the turban that I normally wear. Think a gypsy fortune teller who threw up a psychic. It's a lot of the gauze and spangles, and I probably leave little trails of glitter behind me.
Glitter bomb.
Tulle puffed out, and it's shawls, lots of beads, lots of necklaces and charms, and all kinds of everything you would expect from a gypsy fortune teller.
Okay. Don't forget to vote on the poll, please. You do have the opportunity to change everything. So, what you notice with that extreme success is right before the door shuts and the lights go out, you hear the tinkling of a bell. Like a ding, 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 and then slam!
Are we talking tinkle like a crystal bell, or are we talking like the ching
Like a
ching
jingle
ching
bell.
of the monkey?
Like a jingle bell.
Okay. Well,
And now it's pitch black.
I take my phone, I put on the flashlight.
You don't think maybe there's a coffin in here with a person inside it?
I
Telling
don't
us that they're still alive. They used to have bells on
seeing
coffins.
anything like that down here, but you
That
never
is
know with this
so-
place.
That's
That is
not
so
a normal.
specific.
Yes, that's not a normal question, Jin. Are you speaking from experience here?
No, not at all. I'm just very excited to be in a haunted house. It's actually haunted.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
were
check
stuck
for
at
some
the-
doors.
And you were stuck in the living room the whole time, so now you're actually experiencing
I
it.
know, this is really exciting. It smells bad down here. Ooh, this is really into it. This is exactly the kind of break that Harvey told me I need to make it big.
Now, it's a perfectly clean basement. You don't know what Jin is smelling.
What are you smelling exactly? Is it the laundry detergent or?
It smells like ammonia and like a soft fabric freshener or something.
Did
Maybe
you
That
clean
would
yourself?
probably be Rolf, and he just peed his pants when the door slammed behind him.
No, but I did use fabric softeners. Are lovely. If it's been a bit of a long day, you wipe the pits. It is a good trick to use sometimes.
And
in the pit-
de-static too. Like
Yeah.
if you got too much in your hair's frizzy, you can wipe them down with it, and it
always
de-statics.
carries a few softener wipes with you. at all
So
times.
Jin,
Cool.
you start to smell something a little different.
What is it?
And it kind of like, tickles your throat just a little bit.
Do y'all smell that?
Smell what?
I don't smell anything. I mean,
I
I
need
know
everyone to make me a constitution check, please.
Me?
Just roll against your constitution.
all of us, or just
All of you, yes.
Oh, all of us.
Yes, every single one of you.
made a roll.
Are my softeners that bad?
Yes. And so what's happening is, as Jin says that, you start to, you start to cough, and there's a tickle in your throat and in your sinuses. If you failed, give me a thumbs down. Okay, you both take a point of damage, and you start to hack and cough, and you feel like you can't breathe.
It might be mold. It could be mold. Might be a gas leak. Maybe
I
a
do
gas
have a
leak.
mold allergy.
Well,
Could be
this
lid
would
from a
be where
dryer.
the youngest child died.
How did they die?
I am going up the stairs, clawing at the door. I am.
The door is not moving.
I am like pounding on the door.
Try the handle, Karen.
Actually, Rolf, it's starting to bother you now.
I'm a little concerned that Karen no longer can operate doors.
Man, I gotta stop vaping.
That stuff's bad for your lungs. It turns your lungs into like Swiss cheese sponges stuff. And you shouldn't vape.
Coughing.
I'm gonna
So
put my
die.
COVID mask on.
Rolf,
Carbon monoxide.
how did the youngest child die? Do you remember?
They
Yes.
were.
And
They died
while
of-
this is going on, everyone takes a point of damage.
Does this taste a bit like Fluffy? Is Tigger? Do I have Tigger
It's
breath?
carbon monoxide. They died from lack
Carbon
of air.
monoxide. Get up.
And,
Carbon
and
thought-
as soon
monoxide.
as
thought
Jin
they
says
go.
that,
I thought
as soon
they
as
choked
Jin
on
says
my
that,
smoke-
the door flies open and you fall out into the hallway, Karen. And there's no more smell anymore.
Ow.
It's gone. Your throat's, the damage is there, but
From
the
the
air is
coughing.
clear and back to the way it was when you first got down there.
Can I do a quick look around the basement? Is there anything interesting?
Absolutely.
Thank
You look around the basement and you see the coax cable goes up the laundry chute. The end of
Is
it,
it
just
moving?
the end of it goes whoop, up the laundry chute.
Who ran
Oh, it's
that
gone.
cable?
It's gone, just straight up the laundry chute.
Why would anyone run a cable up a laundry chute? That's very strange. Which one of you did that? That's not normal practice.
Okay, whoever you are, whatever ghosts you are, we don't want to play this game.
Where does the do I remember where the laundry chute goes?
Yes,
Does it go
there's
through-
actually there's two exits to the laundry chute. There was one on the first floor near the kitchen, and then there was the one on the second floor up by the bathroom.
Can I run upstairs? Hurdle Karen. Excuse me. Oh.
Yeah,
you
whatever.
You drop some glitter. And then I want to go run and try and look at both chutes.
Okay, so you get to the first chute, which is just at the end of the hallway where Karen has fallen, and there's a 30-foot coaxial cable coiled up and secured the way it's supposed to be.
This is triggering my OCD as well. Yes.
Okay.
And Karen, you can
Grab it.
see him
Grab it.
bend over to pick it up, and you realize that, wait a minute, it wasn't there 5 minutes ago.
Okay, we have the cable now, though, right? You have it in your hands,
Yes,
Do I?
done.
Ralph. I say we get the hell out of
So-
here.
Ralph, while you have the cable in your hand and you stand up and you see the kitchen,
I have the cable.
the
I'm
kitchen,
coming. I'm coming.
Yeah, the kitchen is a mess. It
Right.
looks like someone has been cooking all day and not cleaned a damn thing.
It looks
There's
like a
pots
family
and
with children.
pans all over the counter, in the sink. They're all dirty.
And
They're
it
all
wasn't like that
messy.
before.
Yeah, it was immaculate before.
Thank you.
I
Um,
walk up- I
the
walk
little
up to
thing-
Rolf.
Sorry,
I walk up to you, Rolf. May I please have the cable?
you may.
Thank you. And I pull out my clipboard and flip a few sheets and then quickly scribble and hold it out from. Here you go. This is a chain of custody.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I need a sign.
Yeah, or just initial.
You see, I signed Rolf.
Thank you. Okay, I'm ready to go.
I think we should leave. The niece can get a cleanup crew in here tomorrow during the day.
Well, when
Well,
you were
I still have a sore throat, so
You
I'd
do-
like to leave.
when you were moving around the house, the dishes were all where they belonged. There was nothing dirty in the kitchen.
I feel like earlier it was really fascinating, the little things going, but now these houses just showing off, and I'm not impressed. I don't
He
need to
said
see
that,
it.
not me.
Dylan, you smell when you come up the stairs. You smell the smell of fresh made, still warm, still hot and warm, chocolate pudding, like from scratch.
Oh man, who made pudding?
And you know, when you follow the smell,
me.
you make it into the kitchen, and you see on the table
Smells great in
And-
here.
are little bowls, and each one of them has a serving of hot chocolate pudding that hasn't, gotten cool enough to condense completely yet.
Well, I'm excited.
Four.
I'm going to eat it.
4 of
Yeah,
them.
there's 4 of them.
Don't eat the pudding.
Look, I know you're the apprentice, but really, you must know. Really, pudding that was not there before?
Oh, I
And-
thought one of you made it for me.
No.
No.
Did we have
No.
time to boil milk? Did we have time to stir in the cocoa?
I don't
Did
know
we
how to
have-
make pudding.
Do you really
Trust
have to do all that to make pudding? I thought you just.
It's
I
kind of
thought
pudding,
you just popped
yeah.
the lid off. You just pulled the
Yeah,
lid
you
off
just
and
pop
eat it
the
out
lid
of
and
the.
there it is.
Y'all have,
Yeah.
You have never had my grandmother's pudding, so you have obviously never had anything other than this mass-produced. I don't even know what to call it, but I certainly would never eat it.
So I agree with Rolf that the house is just showing off at this point. I honestly think we should leave because we don't have any of our cameras set up. And my first agent told me that if it's not on film, it didn't happen. And that was Weinstein's law. He told me
Ralph's
that.
got his phone out.
That's true.
Well, here's the thing, okay? I know how all the kids died, and the mom and the dad and all that. I have absolutely no desire to be shot, strangled, drowned, suffocated, or stabbed. We've already had the kid that died in the basement, and they think it was carbon monoxide. So I'm gonna go that this is reenacting the deaths.
So
In
you're
all
not
fairness-
Rasputin.
No,
Okay.
no.
Well, where does pudding fall into the deaths?
Yes, no, there is no one who died by pudding.
For all I know, the girl died drowned in pudding. For all I know, it didn't say. It just said drowned. It didn't say drowned in what. I don't want to find out. I really don't. It's been nice. We got nice tape.
That might be in my
Let's gonna
top
be
10.
thrilled. I say we got no cameras. We get out of here.
I agree with you, Karen. So let's go ahead and hit the front door.
She marches
go.
over the front door, reaches out, and grabs the knob.
I'm shaking my head the whole time because I know something bad's about to happen.
Oh, I have no doubt.
So you reach out and you grab the handle, and you turn it and you pull, and every light in the house goes out, including the front porch light. And all you can see in the distance are those few bits of glow from the lights that were accidentally left on overnight. So like some orange and some purple down the street. Other than that, it's pitch black, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Lewis Circuit.
But is the door open?
No.
Can I pick up a chair and throw it through a window?
Sure, you try.
Wait, what's our guy's name? Kevin?
Kurt.
Kurt, this is not going to go well for Kurt. I am sorry, Kurt.
All right, you throw the chair, and it hits the window and bounces back. It does pull the drapery down with it, but
well, I'm sorry. I picked the drapery up and put it on the side neatly. We did make it promise.
It just kind of went boom.
Why do I pay for a gym membership?
Anyone saying that the windows were made out of unbreakable glass?
I did not get that memo.
I didn't see that. Is that true?
Well, he just tried to throw a chair through one of the windows, and it bounced. Last time I checked, you throw a chair through a regular window, it does not bounce.
Maybe. I go over and check the chair. Is it a normal chair?
It is a normal chair.
Okay, you might be right, Karen. No novelty chair here.
Last time I did that, it went through the window, I assure you.
So I have a really bad feeling about this. It looks like the house is not letting us go, and that means this is no longer a ghost hunter show. This is now
survival.
Found footage.
I'm thinking more along the lines of we are in survival haunted house edition. This is how I wanted to do my big break. I wanted a break. I thought maybe this would give me my break. This is not how I wanted to do my break.
We can only be stuck here but for so long, though. I mean, Stacy's gonna come back eventually.
Yeah, she's gonna come back and lock up the house after you left.
Maybe we should call the owner.
Oh, there's
Is
an
the liquor
idea.
cabinet
Do I
stopped?
have any signal? Let me check my phone. Do I have any
You do. You have signal.
I have signal. Alrighty then.
Call Stacy.
It goes to voicemail. There's no answer. She's probably asleep.
Call Kurt.
She was going to come get and lock us up after we left, and she's apparently asleep. Wonderful.
Call Kurt. Call Kurt. Just call him and tell him we're locked in the house and that the homeless guy is getting ready to start a fire. And hang up.
Redial.
Okay. It rings. It rings. Hi, this is Kurt. I'm not here right now. Fooled you. I'm a little busy. My mom just had surgery, so I've got.
All right. I think we're on our own. Oh, I know. 911.
Oh, I didn't know.
911. How can I?
I think I'd rather deal with the ghost. The house.
I think I need to have like the police because there's been like a break-in.
Okay. What's the address?
Whatever the address is of the house.
Okay. And really, there's been a break-in.
Yeah, I broke into the house. I'm in the house right now.
You're really funny. That's really funny. No, we get these calls every year from this house, about this house being broken into because nobody's allowed in that house. Nice try. You know what? Next time, maybe use a deeper voice. Click.
All right, when do you try? When do you guys, maybe
if
multiple people call.
Do we really, the authorities, there is no need. They are much scarier than the house.
Did we forget to renew our visa again, Rolf?
No, I'm sure I have a visa for this.
Yeah, he's not supposed to be outside of Canada.
Maybe this is a good opportunity for a haunted sleepover.
You knew,
we are sleeping. So the liquor cabinet, is the liquor cabinet stocked?
Actually, there's no alcohol in the house.
This is not good. I will I will start vaping.
Okay.
Relax myself. Just to relax
I
myself.
move away from Rolf so that, if like a piano falls on him, I'm nowhere in the vicinity.
Dylan, that chocolate pudding smells awful good.
Yeah, I really want it.
The accent on awful.
Don't eat it, Dylan. You
I'm
don't
so
want to
hungry.
eat it.
Do it.
Dylan, don't.
Do it.
Fine. We can
And
always
it's always
get a
best
new.
when it's still
We can always
warm.
get a new apprentice. Apprentices are a dime a dozen.
Are you
Wow.
saying
That's
Dylan
not
can carry
very
in the goal
nice.
line?
I'm getting a little
Eat the
hungry, to be
pudding.
honest, myself.
You want some pudding?
Is there anything else to eat?
Well, apparently they dirtied up every pot and every pan and every dish. And is that spaghetti sauce on the wall?
It's the only way to know if it's done.
The house has been
That's
packed
spaghetti,
up and unlived in
not
for
the
years.
sauce.
Oh,
You don't fling the sauce on the wall
Wait,
to
what
see
did
if
you
it's
say,
done.
Dan?
The house has been packed up and not lived in for years. We shouldn't expect there to be anything in here.
Actually, she said she kept it in pristine condition because the trust requires that the house be in a livable condition all the time.
That doesn't mean you have to have stuff in it, unless I misunderstood her.
Well,
This
open
is
up a
weird.
few
Look in the
cabinets,
cabinets
see
for
what you
food.
find. I'm
But I
gonna
can
stay
do-
here in the foyer and watch you all.
I'm gonna eat the pudding.
Don't
Okay.
do it. Don't do it, Dylan.
Oh my God, that pudding is so good. Oh, just
Ah.
wonderful.
I'm
you guys
gonna
are
have
missing
some.
out.
I'm hungry, so don't eat
Oh,
some
there was only
pudding.
one clean spoon.
I'll eat it without a spoon.
Oh, okay, fair enough. When you do look in the cabinets and cupboards and things, there is no food in this house. There's no food in the refrigerator, in the freezer. There's no food in this house.
So how did it make?
How did it make all these different meals and yet there's no meals except for pudding left over?
And how to make this pudding?
It's pretty good. It's some good pudding.
Karen just explained how the pudding is made. It was somewhat complicated, but and her
Yeah,
grandmother
but it
is involved.
requires milk and cocoa
magic.
and sugar and vanilla, none of which are in the cabinets.
Yeah, but you're in the foyer. They're just telling you none of it is.
I'm poke my head around the corner.
Nah, it's too far. You're
right.
hiding in the foyer. You can't be in there. So there's 2 bowls of pudding left.
You want some pudding, Jin?
No, you can have mine.
It's pretty good.
I don't eat strange desserts at a strange house that's haunted.
Yeah, no.
It's important to have rules in life.
My grandmother told me about things like this. No,
So
I am
Rolf,
not having
Take
pudding.
Wait, this
Dylan and
thing,
Rolf, the pudding was actually very soothing on your scratchy throats.
Oh,
this
man,
is like
that really helps.
Schrodinger's grandmother here. She makes the pudding, but then she tells you not to eat it. That's a very
No, my mother
Dylan, you
told
get your
my
hit
grandmother
points back.
told me not to eat strange things.
Oh,
Yeah, so Dylan and
includes
Rolf, you
you.
get your hit points back.
Hell yeah.
cool.
That's pretty wide ranging, Karen.
Not eating strange things? Well, my grandmother was a very unusual
Right.
woman. Well, she escaped the Nazis in the Ukraine in World War II. She did this, she did that. I mean, the woman saw a lot. I thought most of what she saw was crazy, but apparently she did know a few things.
What did she say about pudding?
Like I said, don't eat strange food.
I think maybe if she grew up in the Ukraine back then, the pudding she was speaking of, it did have strange things in it. I don't think she was talking about chocolate pudding.
I'm feeling
Yeah.
a lot better. This pudding is the shit.
You look pretty good.
That's cool, Dylan. I'm glad
It's
it
so much
worked for
energy.
you. Oh, great. Somebody gave you pudding with speed in it.
No,
Yeah, I mean, Dylan seems to have a healthy glow about him. As does Rolf, but Rolf always has that glow. That magic
He's a-
touch.
It is a complex combination of vitamins and lotions. But
All
we
right,
have to take care of
so-
ourselves.
Dylan, you've eaten your pudding. Jin, did you eat the pudding?
No, I'm not eating the pudding. I feel
Rolf,
just
you ate
great.
the pudding. So the 2 guys ate the pudding and they're fine.
Well, It's relative term, but yeah.
I feel great.
Is there anything heavy around?
Oh, well, yes. There's a knife block.
Knife block, something a little more wieldy. Is there a heavy lamp, a wrench, candlestick holder?
Oh, sure. Yeah, you can
hammer.
easily find something like that. But when you look
And
at the
start-
knife block and think about throwing the knife block, you realize there's only one knife missing, and it's the carving knife.
Something tells me the kid that got stabbed with the carving knife. Not eating the pudding.
And you hear some thumps
Not
from upstairs.
Oh,
I
dear.
am so not going upstairs.
Well, I will take my heavy object, and along the way, I will smash every window with it until I find the one that has not been reinforced.
So
I'm convinced.
when you hit the window, what you realize is it goes. Whoa, 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 whoa. So it's not just glass. It's not normal glass. Obviously, when they replaced the windows on this house, to make sure nobody broke in, they put in unbreakable windows, at least on the bottom floor.
I turned the latch and opened it.
It doesn't open.
This can't be
Okay.
OSHA approved.
Okay, we're obviously going to have to relive the murders to get out of this house. I'll betcha.
Did you say obviously?
Yeah, because I'm thinking there ain't no way to get out because all the doors won't. None of the doors will open. Because
I
the
feel
kitchen
like-
door won't open, the front door won't open, the windows won't open. So
Isn't reliving a murder oxymoronic?
we are going to relive how the murders occurred. There, you happy?
I bow down. I value. Lead on.
It
You
sounds
are-
like we're being summoned upstairs based on the noise.
So who here wants to go upstairs where all the noises come? Of course you do, Dylan. Of
I
course.
want to check it out.
Oh, that youthful
I'm
enthusiasm.
down with
And-
that, Dylan. I'll
you
film
think-
you. I can start live streaming this right now.
That'd be awesome.
Oh,
I can get some more views.
White
on
would
the
love
YouTube.
that. Yeah.
You think you actually hear a crying child maybe
Oh, that's
upstairs,
great.
like
Oh, great. That's either the
Dylan,
one that was
did you eat
drowned,
it?
suffocated, or stabbed. Let's go find out.
Yeah, I'll head to the crying child.
We should take him some pudding.
Oh, great
Okay.
idea.
so. The lights you have are the lights on your phones,
Wipe
right?
the spoon off. Wipe the spoon off.
Yes.
We'll think it's clean.
Yes. Who's
I'm
going
live
up
streaming,
first?
Sholem. I've kicked it over to the Ghost Whispers channel, and I'm
I'll
live streaming.
go.
Okay.
I'll go with the rest of the crowd.
Well, yeah, but who's going up first is my question.
I will.
I figured it'd be Dylan. That would only make sense. All right, so Dylan, while you're going up the stairs, you fall, you trip over. You step and you either your foot slips or you tripped on something. You're not real sure, but when you bend over to look, you don't see anything. But when you stand back up, you have a bloody carving knife in your hand. And there's blood running down the blade over your hand and onto your sleeve.
Guys?
And
Dylan!
Dylan turns
That would
around
be
and has a
the
bloody
stab.
knife in his hand.
Who did you kill?
No one.
Is there a
It just
body or anything
happened. I
there?
tripped and now this is in my hand.
Are you? You should not eat pudding with a knife. It's very dangerous.
This is not pudding.
So
Yeah, there's
Dylan,
blood on that
I
knife.
You
guess
okay?
you're doing the one
Let me
that
get a
stabbed the kid.
close up of the knife.
Okay.
You want me to wrap that?
real?
Where are you hurt?
Is it real, Sholem?
Yeah, the knife's
Knife?
real. And now
It's
there's
a real
blood on your
knife.
fingers.
Does it smell like real blood?
Yes, it does.
This
Oh,
was
this is-
pretty. This was a very expensive shirt. Would you please take yours off? I will turn the kid. I will tie this up for you. Your
Well, no,
wound.
is she cut?
I don't think I'm cut anywhere.
But you are covered in blood.
If she was cut, she would know from the amount of blood that has dripped off that blade. It's not continuing to drip. It's like it literally just was plunged into somebody and they pulled it out, and the blood went all over her arm or his
I
arm.
think
Excuse
this
me,
is someone
Dylan's
else's
arm.
blood.
and then was dripping off the blade.
Doesn't smell like mine.
Is one of us bleeding?
May I see the
Do you
Is
hand
it
it
fresh
to him blade
blood?
first, or do you hand it to him?
Probably trying to handle first.
I'll reach
Okay.
around and take the handle.
Okay. It is slick with blood. Smells that coppery smell of human blood. Mm-hmm.
Is it
Can I
is it a carving knife?
It is an actual carving knife. Yes.
Can I
So it's
take it
the one that's-
downstairs and wash it, clean it off in the sink,
Sure.
and put it back in the knife holder?
Sure. So Rolf goes downstairs to clean the knife. Do the rest of you continue upstairs, or do you wait for Rolf?
I will wait for him because I'm feeling a little uncomfortable now.
I promise not to eat the last pudding. Promise.
Now she feels uncomfortable. Before it was like, ooh, scary.
Dylan, did you actually remember picking up the knife?
No? Right?
No, you didn't. Have you explained that to them that you didn't pick it up? It was just in your hand?
I tried to say I tripped and then it just appeared in my hands, but I'm not sure if that was her.
You probably put your hand on it when you fell. That's pretty normal, I think.
But where'd the blood come from?
Eat these fresh blood.
There's no
I-
blood on the carpet.
There must have been blood on the knife, maybe that spattered on you. I don't know. That's
But it's
plausible.
fresh.
Yeah. Is
I
it?
thought I was the one who was supposed to do all the rationalizations. I thought y'all was supposed to be all like, ooh, is a ghost.
I can be both.
think it was the
Rationalization keeps one sane in a insane society.
You think it
It
was
is
a
very
ghost,
healthy.
Karen?
I think, like I said, the first, we were down in the basement, and one of the kids was found in the basement, just dead, and they said that they thought he died of carbon monoxide. Another kid was stabbed. Hello, Dylan. So we still have suffocated, drowned, strangled, and shot.
Someone is trying to set us up and make us. Kurt would not do this, would he?
I don't think Kite has the capability to do this.
So
If
the
he
only
had
one
the
who knew.
capability to do this, he'd be working for Industrial Light and Magic and making the big coin.
No, I am no judge of human nature. If Kurt could do this, but
It's not a
Denise,
case of nature. It's a case of I don't think he's got the skills.
Denise though, we do
Denise-
not know much of her.
Niece
So-
maybe, but you don't know.
Jin, do you still have the coax cable over your shoulder?
Of course I do.
I'm just making sure
And
it's
my
still there, safe and
clipboard.
sound. Making sure.
It keep a hand on that. Don't let it get loose. I mean, like hold it.
No, ma'am. If I let it get loose, I will execute an appropriate chain of custody transfer.
Do the ghost. Two
There was-
ghosts,
Mhm.
one
of them-
coax cable. I
One of
need
the
you to,
children
like,
was
Put
strangled.
some ectoplasm here. All
The
right.
mother was strangled. One of the children was suffocated.
Yeah, the mom was strangled. The dad was shot. One of the kids was drowned. I'm guessing in the bathtub. And the other one was suffocated by having a stuffed animal put down the throat. Personally, I do not wish to encounter any of those events, but the stuffed animal thing is just a little too ooky even for me.
You do have to admit, the stuffed animal is one of the cutest murders ever. I mean, I wonder what kind of animal it was.
I think
What
it
if it was
speaks
like
volumes about you that
Pikachu?
you put cute and murder in the same sentence.
Jin,
Pikachu would be great.
Jin,
They're so
just,
cute.
just when I think you're not going to be any stranger, you prove me wrong. Congratulations.
Strange.
Rolf,
I just-
get your ass back up here.
You're always looking at my ass. It is not free to do that, you know. But I am coming. I am coming.
And you hear some like whimpering from upstairs somewhere. Sounds like a child.
Well,
All right,
my
well-
money's on drowned.
Child missing.
Are you
a
saying,
Pikachu.
Karen, that we've just got to get through all these different visitations?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
That's my guess.
Well,
I'm just
This
hoping
is
I don't
Jim
get shot,
DeJarnett.
strangled, or drowned.
Jim
Especially-
DeJarnett for Ghost Whisperers. I'm moving up the stairs to see the next specter. So exciting.
Jen, are you taking the lead?
I am. I'm moving up with my camera. I'm live streaming as I
fantastic.
go.
Okay.
Oh wow, I'll follow right behind you.
All right, Jen. When you get to the top of the stairs, the door to the first bedroom like creaks just a little bit and opens like a half an inch.
I lean over to Dylan. I go, this place needs some lubrication like WD-40, honestly.
Yeah, it's like old or something.
I know.
Which is odd because none of these doors made noise when you were doing your ghost hunt.
Somebody's put some creaky stuff on these doors to make them make noise. That's really cool. We have to find out what that is. We can use it on our next ghost hunt.
There's so much
You're saying that
ambiance.
on the live stream, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I'm not self-aware enough to think on my own.
That's fair. That's fair. So where are you gonna go to that door?
Does it sound like the noise of the child is coming from the door?
No, actually you don't hear the child anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, absolutely. I go over and I nudge the door open with my foot.
As you reach over to touch the door, you hear splashing coming from the bathroom.
I turn to Dylan with excitement. It's the drowning.
I don't know if I'd be excited about that if I were you.
It's not gonna happen to
Congratulations,
us.
Dylan! You're growing up.
They're already dead.
I move forward. Oh,
Okay.
wait. I pull out from my pack, I pull out a little bit of an old 7-Eleven Slurpee straw, one of the ones that's like built so that it is very able to be bent. Okay, I'm ready. And I move forward.
Do you have it in your mouth now?
Yeah, I got it hanging out. I've got it in my
Okay.
mouth, my right hand on it, and then I've got my camera up. So it's kind of like this.
Okay, fair enough. Are you going to open the bathroom door?
Yep, I nudge it. Is it open or do I
No,
need
it's
to
latched.
actually?
You have to
Oh,
turn the
okay.
handle.
Oh, ooh. Dylan, can you unlatch this for me? And then I'll kick it open. Well, I mean, I'll nudge it open. with my foot.
Yeah, are you recording?
Of course I'm recording.
Yeah, okay, okay.
You want me to catch you doing this? Here you go, ladies and gentlemen.
We're
Dylan
about to get in.
is getting in.
So while Dylan and Jen are doing that, Ralph, what are you and Karen doing? Are you just following along, or are
I'm
you?
on the landing of the stairs. I was waiting for Rolf, so
You're landing on the stairs.
I'm
Okay,
on the
fair enough.
landing of the. No, I'm on the upper
Landing.
landing of the stairs.
Yeah. And Rolf, you're coming up the stairs. Dylan,
I'm
the
gonna come up
door's
there.
unlocked.
They're into this. I'm just gonna,
No problem. The door's unlocked.
couple of puffs.
You unlatch it. Nothing happens.
I-
You hear splashing in there.
I nudge it open with my foot and literally show them as it's opening. I turn to Dylan and I go, "Oh, I thought of a great idea. Selfie."
And at that point,
and I turn
when
my
you say-
back to the
hold on,
thing. That's
hold on.
right.
When you say, "Oh, I have a great," Dylan, what you see is you just see Jen disappear, the phone and the straw hang in the air for a second, and then fall to the ground.
Jen?
And you hear an immense splash from inside of the room as the door flies open. You can see Jen underwater in the bathtub.
Oh my god! I'm gonna try and get her out.
Make me a strength roll. Jen, you somehow have found yourself completely underwater, and you take a from your straw that is no longer there, so you just inhale water. So you're gonna take a point of damage from the inhalation of the water.
Okay.
Dylan, how'd you do on that strength roll?
Can I take 4 luck points to make it pass?
It's not going to be good enough just to pass. You can push
then
it.
No. Oh, I'll try that.
You can push it, but I will tell you, if you fail, you'll be in the bathtub too.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll push it.
Okay.
Then we can get the selfie.
I did it!
Okay, so Rolf, Karen, you hear Dylan scream, "Oh my god!" and runs into the bathroom. Do you go upstairs, or are you just kind of hanging where you
I'm
are?
I'm at the upper landing. I'm up.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
basically on this thing in the hallway. You know.
Yeah. Okay.
I just look at Rolf and I go, "Oh great." we found the drowned one.
Does
And
Jen look as good in the tub now as on her website?
1 second, we'll get there.
Okay.
So Dylan, you pull Jen, and you get Jen's head out of the water long enough for her to splutter water, take a breath, and go back under. It's like somebody or something is pushing her down while you're pulling her up.
I'm gonna start yelling for help. Help! Help!
Jen does not look as good as she did on her OnlyFans because Jen is underwater and fully clothed, struggling, and not in a good way.
Not a wet t-shirt moment. Okay.
Whoa,
Do you still have your the hammer or whatever you found?
Yes.
Or did you leave it on the kitchen counter after you washed the knife?
No, I've been trying to smash every window, and I intended to do them upstairs as well.
Just checking.
So, is it a standard bathtub or is it one of the old time
Porcelain clawfoot.
Oh no, it's an extra deep soaking bathtub. It's modern, but it's an extra deep soaking bathtub.
I'm gonna go in and try and help Dylan yank Jen out.
Okay.
Lend my hand.
So I need you guys to make another strength roll. And you're getting soaked. Your upper bodies are getting soaked with water. Jen, make me another con roll, please. So, how'd you do, Dylan?
I passed normally.
And Rolf?
I pass normally.
Okay. So, the two of you are able to pull Jen's upper body out of the water. Jen, did you make her fail that roll?
I got a middle success, whatever that is.
Okay, you're fine then. You're that breath that Dylan got you was enough to keep you from taking more damage. When you pull her free, you pull Jen free and up out of the water. The water in the tub, there is no water in the tub.
Am I still wet?
You are soaking wet. As a matter of fact, you wind up spitting water out of your mouth. And Rolf and Dylan, your clothes are wet from as if you were struggling to pull someone out of water. But there's no water in the tub at all. There's no water on the floor where you would have splashed it onto the floor.
Are there any towels in here?
There are, and they're dry.
I'm gonna get a towel for.
Wait, don't dry yet. Don't dry. I pull Rolf in with Dylan, and we do the selfie.
Wait, is my hair Did my hair get wet too?
Your hair looks good.
Well, it looks good. It looks like that nice spike.
At the murder house.
It's natural.
Wet and wild at the murder house. We just took a bath, and it wasn't a good one. But we're gonna keep going.
You're feeling okay, Jen?
So what I want you to do is
best of this.
I want Jen. I need you to make me a sanity roll.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start tapping. I'm gonna start drying Jen off, since she obviously doesn't care.
I failed.
Okay, thank Jen.
Okay,
right.
I go down. I pick up the camera. I pick up the camera where it was the phone where it was laying on the floor, and I'm like photographing those three as they're drying off. Going,
Oh yeah, that's the
okay.
live stream.
So we have found just dead, stabbed, and drowned. My money's on strangled necks.
I think that should be you, Karen. You've got a beautiful throat.
Who's volunteering for the stuffed animal?
So I need you all to make me a spot roll. Just because. I mean, this is a nice sized bathroom. Obviously, the interior of the house has been renovated since it was originally built. Otherwise, it would not be as nice since the house is well over 100 years old.
I got a standard success.
Okay.
I failed.
Jen, how'd you do?
I got whatever the half success is. I got 11 out of 25.
Success?
Is spot something experienced players take?
Normally, yeah. But you're a talking head, so you don't need to notice anything.
I think
You're
I still
pointing
made
all out
half,
to you.
right? It's base 20. I made half still.
Oh, okay. And Dylan?
I did not make it.
Okay. So the three of you, not Dylan, everybody but Dylan, what you notice, and it kind of catches you out of the corner of your eye, the toilet, the top seat is up, but the sitting seat is down. There's no water in the toilet.
You specifically said she has the water and everything on here. Right?
Yeah, the water's turned on. She keeps it. The trust requires that it be kept in immaculate, pristine, livable condition.
Right.
Well, no water in the toilet. I go over and I try to flush the toilet.
It flushes and fills with water.
Okay, now that's just a little weird. Like
Does,
And then you hear the
evaporated all of the.
Then you hear the tank filling up.
Does Jin
Like-
smell a little dank?
No, not at all.
I give her a drying softener, a towel softener anyway. Might
Oh,
want to-
thanks.
Thank you. You'll smell powdery fresh.
So what I'm thinking is when it eliminated all the water that was in the bathtub, it eliminated all the water in the room.
Okay, so with that statement, make me a sanity roll.
I'm so glad I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
You know, if you're the
Ooh,
one that comes
ooh.
up with that crazy,
I actually saved. I actually made it.
oh, that's good.
And actually nope. Yeah. Yeah,
There's no
actually
level
I
of
made a good
insanity. Either
success.
you make it or you don't.
Okay, well I was gonna say I actually did better than I was expecting.
This is good. You still give yourself the willies.
Yeah, I'm glad I wasn't in the room.
Yeah.
I intend to be last man standing. All right. Okay. So,
Okay,
do
Karen.
we want to start? Do we want to start the betting book now for whether the next one is shot, strangled, or suffocated?
I don't think it matters. I think we just go wherever the house takes us.
Do you want
But we
to
should
turn on the
definitely bet
stink?
on it.
Why?
$50. Let's see.
I say it's strangled next. I say it's strangled.
Let's put a pool in. What do you say? $50 each. You get strangled. I will take the stuffed animal.
Now, Jin, as exciting as this is, you felt like you were dying. This is the
Yeah,
second
and-
time tonight you felt like you were dying.
I felt like I was dying. This is not good, guys.
Hello and welcome to my world.
This house is not a fake.
I know it's not, which has me a little confused, and I'm having a little cognitive dissonance right now because I always thought these things were fakes.
Your lack of belief might be a shield for you.
Yeah, I've
I
heard
like
that if you don't believe in something, you're less likely to see it. So maybe you're actually being spared. Whereas the things that I've seen in this house, you wouldn't even believe.
Hey, Rolf,
They
can you
turned me
still
white.
have that pudding?
I truly did not eat the last pudding. There is one down there. But you all need to stop being. I do not like thinking about these things you're speaking of. I think we should just blissfully go on.
Well, why don't we try one of the windows up here and see if
When I see my therapist later, we will go through all this again. But for now, I do not wish to relive this.
Yeah, there's no window in this bathroom.
Okay, well, you said there was another bedroom.
Yes, there was a bedroom where the door creaked open about a half an inch.
Well,
Okay.
let's go check that.
All right.
That
Bedrooms,
sounds good.
last time I checked, have to have windows, so let's go find out if we can break that one.
Okay.
So we have shot, strangled, and suffocated with a
suffocated,
stuffed
yeah.
animal left to do. Okay.
Yes.
I
So,
look forward. to
as
this.
you're moving towards the room, you hear. It's kind of hard to explain. You hear like a chunk coming from down the stairs.
Someone's gotten into our pudding.
Maybe.
Hey,
That might be a window opening.
What kind of chunk are we talking? Like a pumpkin falling chunk? Or are we
No,
talking
no,
like-
just like a chunk.
It's a
Like-
window.
Chopping
Maybe.
sausages up. I will
No,
go
just
downstairs.
one chunk. And that's
I'm
it.
gonna go down.
All right. As
There.
you're going, you turn the corner to go down the stairs because you come on a landing and then turn.
Okay.
You see the bloody knife is now stuck in the wall, and there's a line of blood running down the wall.
Oh, we'll have to do reruns. I was hoping we would do all new episodes. We did that one already. You think
Yeah,
maybe I
well-
should not have cleaned the knife?
I think maybe you're right. I think it wanted the blood on it.
Why don't we use
before
the,
it was just in Dylan's hand.
Why don't we use the knife and something heavy from the kitchen to take the hinges out of the door, and we can walk out of here? I saw that done in a Hardy Boys book once.
Okay.
It's worth a try.
Sure. Anything beats going through the other 3 murders.
Okay. Let's go pry the hinges off. Is there a screwdriver, or if not?
Well, you have the knife. You might have to
No.
go into the basement to find a screwdriver.
No, we won't do that. The knife.
How
is
about
pretty-
every house has a junk drawer. Do they have a junk drawer?
Yeah, but there's nothing in it because nobody lives here.
Just anything.
There's no junk in there.
Does it have stage junk?
No, it does not.
Okay.
Well, we got pots and pans, right?
Yes, you do.
Well, can we basically jam one of the handles of the pot and or try to whack it off and use
You
that?
really just want to hurt yourself, don't you?
I want out of this house.
There's probably screwdrivers in the basement.
I'm making a list. Screwdriver for next time. Hammer, chisel. These are all things.
breaking bar.
Crowbar.
we have a lot of
Get out of house.
We have a lot of that in the van. There's a lot of that in the van, but we didn't bring our equipment back in when we came back into the house because we were just coming to look for this cable.
Was it worth it?
I mean, yeah, Kurt can be kind of an ass if you don't have everything on the inventory list.
Yeah, I'm going to take this house over Kurt any day.
Okay, I just needed to know.
This is a man willing to hold his mom's bunion feet for the days.
That's a good point.
And then he's always wanting to touch me with his bunion hands. I hate that.
So, Karen, your phone rings. It's almost as if speaking his name has summoned him forth.
Did we say his name 3 times or something?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Personal
did you
text,
call?
personal text.
I'm sorry I missed it. I was having to,
As a matter of fact, yeah, I did call. We have a small
So
problem.
you bringing the truck back?
Well, if we could get to the truck, we would.
What do you mean if you could get to the truck? What'd you do to my truck?
That
Well,
Kurt?
we know
And
the
the line
truck is
goes dead.
fine. The truck is right where we left it.
And the line goes dead.
You're... He's all good. No, he's good. I get it.
And then your phone rings again.
The truck is
Why
fine.
did you hang up on me? Where's my
I
truck?
did not hang up
Get
on
your
you.
ass over here.
We have a problem with the house. The house is alive. It wants to kill us. Please come get us out of the house.
Wait. What did you do to the house? What did Rolf do to the house? Don't tell me he didn't just like run
Surprisingly
around
enough,
naked and rub
I know you're
himself
gonna
on
find
something.
this. I know
He's
you're
not
gonna
paying
find this
enough.
shocking. Was it Rolf this time?
Karen, I've asked you to not do that in character here.
What? I did not summon up any spirits. Okay, that's a shtick. I don't do it for real. But
Well, obviously you've done it for real this time.
well,
right,
all
look,
I know is
so
it's
I can't
taking
get
us through
there.
the Moitas. It's
I
taking.
can't get to you. You have my truck. That's the only thing I have.
Well, then can you call the niece and
Uber. Tell him to get Uber.
Yeah, Uber over here. Just get your ass over here because we cannot get out of this house.
Ubers.
You're already 3 deaths down.
Wait, who died? There's only 4 of you. Is everybody else dead?
No, it's a case of the
Okay,
house
you're really
is reliving
confusing
the
me
Moitas.
now.
The
Tell him
house.
I'm breaking things.
I'm putting you on speaker.
And
The house is
you just hit a
reliving.
dial tone.
I put you on speaker and you hang up on me. That figures.
Nobody else heard his voice.
Do we usually hear the voice?
Yeah, we
It
don't hear
depends on
that.
how loud Karen has it on. But you didn't actually hear Ralph. Ralph, you didn't hear. No, none of you heard Kurt on the other side of the line. The phone.
But we
did
heard the phone ring. We heard the phone ring.
Yeah, you heard the phone ring, but you didn't hear Kurt.
Oh, ha ha! Very funny. Now you're learning tech. Here, I got some tech for you. And she reaches into one of the many pouches. I reach into one of the many pouches on my belt, and I pull out an old, obviously hand-drawn deck of tarot cards.
Okay.
You want to talk?
Oh no! Do not put those back. My mama said those are the devil.
Jen, your phone rings.
Your grandmother makes pudding.
Jen, your
My
phone's
grandmother
ringing.
can tell you those are.
You want to answer your phone, Jen?
Yes.
Put it on speaker.
My phone?
Yes,
Yes.
your phone.
Yes.
Yes, your phone is ringing.
Okay, guys, my phone's ringing, so I got to stop the live stream for just a minute, but we'll be right back. So I stopped the live stream.
How many followers do you have now? How many are
Looks
watching?
like we've got, 666.
That can't be good.
I answer
And
the
you got the
phone.
live stream on 666 people.
I answer the phone. Hello, this is Jen.
Jen, why does Karen keep hanging up on me?
Who is this?
It's Kurt.
Oh, hey, Kurt. So Karen doesn't think she's hanging up on you, though. I turn away and go real quiet. In truth, she might be going batshit crazy, Kurt. I'm not sure what's going on in this house.
We can hear
Somebody
you.
tried to drown me and Dylan, and Rolf. Somebody farted on him in the basement. I'm not sure what's going on, but you might need to come over here. You need to take an Uber, otherwise, I'm afraid all the equipment's going to be gone.
Oh hell, I'll run there. Mom, I gotta go. And you hear a scream as he obviously throws her leg onto the floor, and the surgery, since it was yesterday, you hear a scream as the phone hangs up, and all of you hear this blood-curdling scream, but you didn't hear anything before that on the phone.
All right, so good news. Rampant Greed 1, Bunyan 0. I think he's running. Okay.
All right. Well,
And you start hearing crying from upstairs again. Of a small child, maybe
I
6
hadn't
or
gone
7.
downstairs. I was still up on, up on the
I
landing.
thought you wanted to go downstairs and try and open the door.
Oh,
I
that's
was-
right. That's
Yeah,
right.
we're down
Yeah,
there.
I was down near the front door.
Oh yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
go check out the crying.
Okay.
By
You gonna go back
yourself?
upstairs by yourself past the
By
bloody
yourself,
knife?
Dylan. This is what
I
is
st-
known in the business as a bad idea.
I
Oh,
start
thanks,
back
thanks.
the live stream now. So I go to the audience. I go, live stream has started back. It looks like our patron, Kurt, is going to run all the way here to help us. Dylan's going upstairs. And now we have an audience participation poll. Should we go with Dylan or let Dylan go alone? You have 30 seconds to vote.
And everybody says, so the poll comes back, and most people want you to go so that it's filmed.
All right. I'm down with that. Here I go, guys. And I
Does
trot up
anybody
the
else go
stairs
with
behind
Dylan or
Dylan.
Jen? No? Okay. If you decide
I'll
to go
go.
upstairs, just let me know.
Let's go, Karen. Let's go.
We
We should not let them.
so
Last time,
This is so.
Jen would have
fakakta.
died.
You
if
have
we
no
were
idea
there.
how fakakta this is. But
Dylan,
okay.
Dylan,
Okay, so
but
everybody's
remember-
going to go upstairs. Dylan, you're in the
remember,
lead.
right before you get attacked without knowing it's coming, inhale so you've got extra air. That would have
Okay,
been
I will.
that would have been a game changer for me.
Do not inhale though if you already have a stuffed animal in your mouth.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so there's a flow chart for the inhaling. I'll remember.
Yes. Yes.
All right, so you
I should have paid attention in class.
the door that had moved briefly, just a tiny bit, is still sitting there, partially open. Okay, it opens up. You shine your light in.
She's opening the door and shining her light in.
Are you going to get behind her so that there's a view over her shoulder?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I want extra light.
Okay, so Jen and Dylan, what you see in this room is there are toys strewn all over the floor, like somebody literally picked up and dumped out a toy box. Not those kinds of toys, Jen. Stuffed animals, tops, things like that.
That was David laughing because Sally hates dolls.
Oh.
It used to happen to my room, but it's fine.
So, it does appear that somebody dumped an entire toy box over.
Oh, look at all those lovely dolls.
I think this
all
might fall under the don't take a deep breath part of the flow
I think
chart.
you're probably right. And keep
So
your
what
mouth
you
closed.
see-
Breathe through your nose.
what you see on the toy box is a clown, a stuffed clown, and it's just sitting there on the toy box looking at the door.
That's
It's about
totally
2.5
poltergeist.
feet tall total, and it's just sitting there.
There's
Should
no
I
such
should
thing
I
as a
touch it?
big
You should
clown.
ask your followers if we should touch it.
No,
Oh,
do not
okay.
touch the clown. Do not touch
Oh,
the
Do its eyes follow as we move around the room?
Should
Oh, it
Dylan
certainly
touch
feels that
the
way.
Clown? Should Dylan touch the clown?
Okay, so the
And
responses
that's
start
not a
coming
metaphor.
in. The responses start coming in. Rolf, yes, it does feel like the eyes are following you everywhere.
I
It's
walk
very
behind
creepy.
it. I walk behind it.
You
It's in the
can't.
window
It's
seat.
actually up against the wall.
It's like a window seat type of thing, right?
It's a toy box that was just against the wall that has been
Okay.
dumped out, and it's sitting on top of the toy box, on the bottom. What would be the bottom of the toy box?
Oh, wow.
So what you see is that in the feed, everybody, of course, wants Rolf or Karen to touch it. You know, and once the Karen things start coming in, it's Karen.
Oh, we live in a democracy, no?
What? Excuse me?
Do not argue with the 666.
I'm supposed to go over and pick up the clown because a bunch of yahoos on the internet who don't know me or you or anything and just want to see blood.
They still have
want me
Yahoo
to
here?
Go over and pick up the clown.
You shouldn't call our followers yahoos. They're with us for this journey, Karen. They're trying to help you.
Help me get dead.
You could just
And-
kick it. Just kick it.
In
Don't
super,
pick
in
it up.
super chat,
Yeah.
the delicious
Let
one,
me have
Karen,
that.
says,
Let me have that.
"Where
the
is your
wrench you
hair?"
picked up, the wrench or whatever. Okay, I'm gonna take the.
The wrench in
Shut
the
up!
toy room.
Whack.
All right, so you start getting close to it so that you can swat it, and I need you to make me a sanity roll real quick, and then I'll tell you what happens.
Yeah, I don't think so. I made it. I'll be
This is
damned.
good. This is good, but you're still startled as when you start getting close enough to where you could swat it, and all of a sudden the eyes light up, and it goes.
So the adrenaline,
Awesome.
the extra adrenaline that I now have coursing through my system makes me hit it even harder.
Okay, and you hit it, and it goes flying across the room and smacks
behind
against the
Dylan.
window and slides to the floor. And it's not making any noise, and the eyes aren't lit.
Why did you do that?
Karen killed it. That is awesome.
One, I hate clowns even on a good day. Last time I checked, this was not a good day. Third, when it was second, whatever. And besides that, I get close to it, it starts laughing at me, it looks right at me and starts laughing. This is not normal, this is not natural, this is not right. No.
Did we
Well, I've got
we
it.
hear it laugh? Did we all hear it laugh?
Oh yeah, yeah. You see the eyes light up, and it starts laughing.
You could be in the World Series with all the rest of them. That was quite the swing. That was very impressive. Swing for the fences, no?
Adrenaline is a wonderful drug.
It was a line drive.
Speaking of which,
Yes.
I need to relax a little and get my vape out.
Oh, okay.
Are there windows in the bedroom here?
Yeah, actually, you banked him off the window.
Well, I'm gonna go over and now that I have the wrench or whatever in my hand,
Okay.
I'm going the frying pan. I'm going to go over and I'm going to whack the window.
Okay, so you get ready to whack the window, and you swear that something just touched your ankle,
Whoa, what the hell?
and you hear, and you see two little eyes that are lit up from under your foot.
Oh, hold still.
does
Hold
he-
still, Karen. I gotta
Now-
get
now
that.
make me
I
another
hope you're
sanity
wearing
roll.
underwear. I really hope you're wearing underwear, Karen.
That
So-
is a
so-
great shot.
So, Karen, please make me a sanity roll.
Audience, this is a real
Zero
live
weight.
haunting.
0
Okay.
weight. For some reason,
All right.
I should be gibbering in a corner right now.
So
Adrenaline.
you're fairly certain that it didn't reach out and touch you?
I'm also
That
fairly
maybe when you stepped on it, the arm came up and just touched your ankle, but you're not 100% sure.
Logical.
Have you ever heard the meme about, you walk through a spider web and you get your cardio for the day?
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be nothing left of this clown. There's probably not going to be much left of the frying pan either, because I am smashing it with the frying pan.
So you're going to tear its stuffing out?
No, I'm beating it to
So stuffing
flat
starts
pancake.
flying as she's beating this clown to death. Because
I see why she calls herself Madam.
Right. Yeah, you beat the clown into smithereens. Their stuffing has flown everywhere. And you cough, and a piece of stuffing is in your hand.
Ah, hell.
$50. 50 each.
I didn't bet.
I win the pool.
I told you I thought that was a terrible idea.
That is no fun. I guarantee you,
Yeah,
your followers
Am I
want you
still
betting.
popping out pieces
No,
of-
it's just one piece of stuffing
Okay.
was caught in your throat. It must have been while you were screaming like a maniac,
Good idea.
smashing this poor defenseless clown to death. It must have flown up into your mouth. It couldn't have just appeared there.
Of course it couldn't have.
So
No.
I'm going to walk over towards Jin. Let it be noted for your followers that Karen is a spitter, not a swallower.
Good call. Good call, Rolf.
Actually, it's quite
Won't make
amazing
it in
how
Hollywood doing that.
so it's quite amazing how well Karen is doing. That her sleight of hand has gotten so incredibly good that you didn't even see her put the stuffing in her mouth that she just coughed out.
I had to look away. The violence was rather nauseating.
Where'd you get that stuffing?
How'd you get that in your mouth?
It's Halloween, not Thanksgiving.
Do I need to remind all of you that one of the children died from being suffocated by a stuffed animal? Now, we didn't know it was going to be a stuffed clown, but
Makes sense.
I'm going out into the hall.
You
And I walk.
okay?
No, I am not okay. This is not okay. What part of this strikes you as okay?
Yeah, you should vape a little. You will feel better. Not too
Does
much.
anybody want to do anything else in the room?
Another an apology.
I look at Dylan and I say, she really hates clowns.
She really hates haunted houses too.
Yeah.
And
I
pudding.
think she chose poorly as a profession, maybe.
Yeah.
I hide.
Sorry.
So, you guys are
Maybe
gonna
she
leave
should
the-
go online. There's probably like some sort of weird niche for OnlyFans for bitter people.
There are already many madams on OnlyFans that is taken.
Are there? Okay.
So,
Grandmother and
are you going to do anything else in this room?
Sure, I'll take the camera and kind of pan through all the different dolls and toys and stuff so the audience can see.
So, as you're looking at these dolls and toys and stuff, you realize that all of them have had their stuffing removed.
Oh, wow. What do you think that means?
I'm gonna start looking. Is there like a closet in here?
Yeah, there's a closet.
I'm gonna look in the closet and see if there's like a thing of stuffing in there.
You are truly the apprentice.
No, there's no stuffing in there. There's some blankets and things like that you would expect in a closet.
How about in
Jean,
the pillow? Or the
Jin, it
mat?
looks like you are cold from that bath. Do you want a blanket? You look cold.
Oh, thank you.
It's a foam pillow, so there's no stuffing in a foam pillow.
How about the mattress?
The mattress is a purple.
Okay. It doesn't look like the stuffing is anywhere. You know what that means? All the stuffing is, and I look out towards the hall
In
where
here?
Karen is. She may have a lot more in her than she thinks.
She might need to go to the hospital.
I want to step out in the hallway with Karen, by the way. I don't want her alone out there. I'll go out.
Okay.
Should we break it to her?
Yeah. I lean over and just kind of call out, Rolf, we think Karen may have all the stuffing from all the toys in her. You might want to check her.
Karen, would you mind if I just give you a frisk?
Oh, hell no.
No, you don't mind? It is. Most people don't.
You keep your distance.
No, I promise not to
I'm
arouse
fine.
you.
I'm fine.
You're not paying
Everything
me
is
enough to do the
fine.
arousal.
And
Chris.
as
No,
you say
everything is-
fine,
this will be professional.
but hold on. As you say
Not like
I'm
that.
fine, Rob, stop. As you hear I'm fine, a piece of stuffing flies out of your mouth and hits Rolf in the face and bounces off. It's dry. It's absolutely dry. It's like it hasn't even been in her mouth.
That was disgusting.
I lean over and I wave at Rolf and go, I point at your forehead where the thing has hit you.
That's what we
Definitely
meant.
not paid enough for these.
Yeah, well, they don't pay you at all, so
No, normally I do get money for these, though.
I'm fine. Everything is
can't-
fine. I'm calm.
okay.
Everything-
So Dylan
Is
and
it
Jen, do you
possible
want to
to
do
use the
anything else in the
ball now?
room?
Is the clown doll still in here?
Oh, in pieces. I mean, she shredded it. It basically she beat it to nothingness.
Yeah, I was just worried about its eyes. Are they still glowing?
Oh no, the head is completely smashed.
Awesome. Then I think I'm good in this room.
Okay, let's leave.
Okay. Are you gonna close the door behind you?
Of course.
Okay, so Jen, as you are closing the door, you realize the clown is sitting on the toolbox, on the toy box, staring
Again.
at you, and its eyes light up. And with that, we'll go to break.
Nice.
Well, I'm almost broken, so that's appropriate.
Oh.
So
I don't know
we'll-
how I'm making these sand checks. I truly
I don't know, but we do have some announcements for the mid break. So, David, will you start us off?
Of course, I'd be glad to. We're giving away tonight 2 3D prints from Make It Real 3D Print. Type !epic once you see the notice in chat that the raffle is live. You must be a resident of the US or Canada, excluding Quebec, and you must be a follower to enter. We will continue to take entries until the end of this stream tonight, so be sure to stick around as you must be present in chat for the staff to contact you and pick when we pick the winner. If not, we will draw a new winner, so don't miss out. Lee.
Remember, if you have an Amazon Prime, you also get a free Prime gaming subscription. Prime gaming subscribers support everyone on the show and get access to sub-only emotes and to a special subscriber-only channel on the Games Tavern Discord.
And
What?
don't forget to vote in the chat to have an impact on the final part of tonight's investigation. With that said, as soon as we come back, we will be getting the second poll results. So please don't forget to go ahead and vote, because your votes matter. So we'll be back in just a couple minutes. Thanks, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry we were gone so long, but that haunted house had all of us a little anxious for the restroom. So now we've all had our bio breaks and gotten a refill on our drinks so that we can make it through the rest of the night. Where were we? Oh, yes, that's right. That's right. Jen, you were closing the door from the bedroom. And as you were closing it, you saw the clown fully reformed sitting on top of the toy box where it was when you first came in, and the eyes light up and then they blink back out.
So I pull the door almost shut and I hold the camera up, pointed at Karen, and I say, Karen, I think you may not have been as good at that as you thought. And I slowly push the door open and stand to the side and pan over to the clown.
Talk to the hand because I ain't listening. There is no clown. There is. I destroyed the clown.
No, you didn't. He's alive. His eyes are lighting up.
Never give David 10 minutes.
Does anybody else look back in the room?
There's no clown.
I mean, I'm right there, so I'll peek.
Yeah, you can see the clown just sitting there on the toy box where he was originally.
Like is the destroyed one on the floor still, or is it like
you're gonna have to go back in to find out?
It's not. I stand with my back to the door. I go, Dylan, step with your back to the door. Selfie time. Be sure to capture the clown in the selfie too.
Right. Do you look at the selfie again after you're done with it?
We have to make sure it's good.
Yeah. So when you do that, what you see is that the clown is between the two of you, and he's got one hand coming over each of you on your shoulders.
Perfect.
Huh,
like a demented elf on a shelf.
I'm looking around for like projectors, some type of holographic projectors, anything up in the walls in the corners.
No, and you didn't see the clown when they were taking their selfie. It's just in the selfie.
They hit my stash?
Well, if they're hitting your stash and it's affecting their phone, that's impressive.
I start checking pill bottles and little compartments. Yeah.
Sorry, there's a gremlin over here scratching at the carpet. I'm not sure what it's doing.
Do we head back downstairs and work on the hinges? Or maybe we need to get to the basement to get a screwdriver.
Sure.
Sholem, I'm going to need you to make a...
Shot and strangled, and I'm guessing strangled comes before shot. Because otherwise she hung herself.
Rolf, what were you saying?
It's all... No one ponied up the $50. It took all the fun out of it for me. I don't even care whether it's strangled or strangled.
I'm sorry, Rolf. Let me get on that super chat. So I go to the... Hey, fans. Rolf wants to have $50, so go ahead and super chat me as much as you can so we can make up for that bet. He's looking very despondent, and you know what? If he's despondent, he's probably not going to die.
So comments start coming back, and they're like, "Screw Rolf," and Rolf can earn his own money. I saw Rolf on the street at 3rd and 6th. I mean, there's all kinds of different nasty comments. Obviously, Rolf is not liked by the fan base. Or he's the punching bag, one or the other.
Mostly the fans seem to say that they'll hit you up next month. They'll join your Patreon.
There are interspaced comments in there about Karen about, wait a minute, I thought she was Madam So-and-so. What's going on here? Why does she not have her hair on? Wait, is she really faking being that gypsy woman? Scam artist.
I put the live stream back into the bedroom for just a moment while I lean over to Karen and say, they're questioning you and why you don't have your hair on and whether you're fake. So I'm just letting you know.
And then I go back up over the live stream audio.
And it doesn't occur to me.
And what you hear is help me, no, don't hurt me, please help me. And it's coming from farther down the hall.
Maybe that's the person that's actually going to be choked with the animal.
Well, let's go check it out.
I'm pretty sure we've done that one already.
It doesn't seem to have given you any ill health or anything. You seem okay.
Other than the fact that I keep coughing out pieces of stuffing, other than that, nah, I'm great. Everything's wonderful.
Yeah, there are a couple pieces of stuffing out here in the hallway, but they could have gotten caught on her clothes when she murdered the clown.
I mean, you're not like dead from drowning either, so there you go.
Only by the grace of Dylan and Rolf.
Yeah, your straw was useless.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're right.
So let's go find what's behind door number 2.
So it actually is coming from what you know is the master bedroom, because you've been in all these rooms before, so you know what's in them. And it seems to be coming from the master bedroom, which that door is also shut because before you left from upstairs, you were shutting all the doors, so you knew you'd cleared out all the camera equipment and sound equipment. So that door is shut.
Do you want me to open it?
Oh no, here, let me, because I'm a fake. And I fling it open.
Okay, you open the door. Do you step into the room?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, it's pitch black in here. You don't see anything odd.
I'll turn on my flashlight.
Yeah,
I'm right behind her.
Flashlight
Okay,
on my
Ralph,
phone.
are you going in too?
Oh yeah.
I kind of figured that you all are kind of snuggled up next to each other, moving in a very tight conga line at this
Kind of like
point.
the Scooby Gang.
And so what you see is the door to the closet flies open. Bang!
Told you about
And
closets.
there are 5 gunshots and 5 flashes of muzzle flash. And Karen, you get hit by 4 bullets.
Oh,
WTF?
And Karen, you're gonna take about 17 points of damage from those 4 bullets.
Then I'm going to be very dead on the floor.
So Karen falls to the floor, and I need the 3 of you that are still up to make me a spot hidden roll, please. Karen, you can feel your lifeblood oozing out of the 4 bullet holes in your body. You got shot in the chest twice, once in the stomach and once in the leg. It's actually the leg that's bleeding out the fastest. Ralph, how did you do?
I failed. I'd like to grab her as soon as I get a chance and try
Okay.
to pull her out.
Jen and Dylan, you swear that what you saw, these are normal successes,
yes.
you swear what you saw was a man-sized version of that same clown holding the gun and shooting Karen.
Oh, that's fucked up.
And the eyes lit up with the muzzle flashes.
I turned to Dylan. I go, that was unexpected.
Now, when you shine your flashlight back, there's nothing in the closet, but the door is open. There's no clown there. Rolf, you could grab Karen very easily.
Pull her out of the room was my
Okay.
first instinct. But
Okay.
Does she still appear to be bleeding and wounded?
Oh, yes.
Okay. All right. So I get down on my knees while Rolf's pulling her, and I'm squinching along with him while he's pulling her, and I'm putting my hands in her mouth, pulling out stuffing, and I'm going to start putting the stuffing into the wounds to staunch the bleeding.
Oh God.
So here's what happens.
nice.
Rolf is dragging Karen out. Dylan, what are you doing at this moment?
Dylan is shutting the door to the bedroom because I'm just like, yeah,
You're
no,
shocked?
not this room.
Yeah, okay. So you drag Karen out, and Jen, as you reach to grab the stuffing out of her mouth, you put your hand in her mouth, and she coughs. And Karen, you don't feel pain anymore.
Do I
She
see
did
a
hit
bright
my
light?
dad.
What's that? What,
Do I
Karen?
see a bright light? Like,
No. You're seeing. Well, yes, but it's a phone light in your face. And Rolf, she's covered in blood. But do you have first aid?
I think I have it
Do
a
I?
little bit.
Jen, do you have first aid? You guys can roll your first aid.
Yeah, I've got what comes standard.
Okay, yeah, you go ahead and roll that. But Karen, Yes, there's a bright light in your face, but it's a camera light.
Okay.
All right. So Ralph, what you see is you go for where the wounds would be, and you tear open the clothes to get to the wounds because, well, that you have to get to them.
She's gonna kick my ass.
The clothes are all bloody. There's holes in the clothes where the bullet holes were, but there's no bullet wounds in her skin. Your hands are covered in her blood from the clothes, but there's no bullet holes. Everybody make me a sanity roll, please.
Fair.
I like
Is
that.
that from
fair.
no? Is that just from ripping her top off? I mean, geez.
That's a fail.
Okay, hold on. Oh, that's a bad one. Okay. Right. Oh, jeez. Okay. And Dylan,
Guess I never saw
21.
boobies before.
what did you do, Dylan? Did you make it?
21.
All right. So, Karen, you can't believe that there's no bullet holes there. You felt the bullets go in the front and out the back and tear organs and bones and blood vessels apart. And you just can't accept that there's no holes there.
No. I'm call 911. Tell them we need an ambulance. I'm obviously dying here.
And from the first bedroom, you hear, and that's it. That's all. That's just that little bit of a laugh.
Karen, you need to be careful. That clown has a gun.
I'm gonna try to.
And
start
it's a
this-
shapeshifter.
I'm gonna button her
You-
back up like it wasn't me.
Oh well, you tore the clothes to get it open because I mean it was an emergent. You were trying to save her life, so you could kind of tie it back together. It's okay.
I just wrap the shawl differently.
There you go. But Karen, you can't believe that there's not 4 holes: 2 in your chest, 1 in your belly,
Look,
and
that's
1 in your
behind me,
thigh.
nothing. I mean, I got blood on my back, right? I mean,
Yes, there's blood on her back too.
There's holes back there, right?
There's holes in the clothes back there.
I pull the blanket
I
off
know,
of my shoulder.
I know. I had.
Here you go, Karen. Here's the blanket I was wearing. I think I'm dry enough now. It'll keep you warm and it'll cover you up. And it's not bloody. Though it does have some stank water on it from the bathroom.
Which
So-
I
made
mean,
it
not
hard.
really stank.
No.
Jen, you're reaching a point where nothing in this house is real. None of this is real. None of this has actually happened.
No. This is no. This is.
Karen must have had blood packets in her clothes and hit them.
Yeah,
Who knows?
yeah. Am I being punked?
Why don't you ask your fans?
That's a good idea.
I'm gonna go wash my hands.
Am I being punked? What do you all think?
And it's on your shirt sleeves as well. If you had long sleeves on, it's on your sleeves.
Short sleeves show off my definition.
Oh yeah. I'm
Fitted.
sorry. You're right.
Nice
You're right.
fitted shirt.
That's right. You have the fitted shirt that
It's
says goes with
expensive.
Ferrers on
Right.
it.
It's supposed to look casual, but it's expensive casual. Yeah.
Right. Okay. When you're walking to the bathroom, you have to go underneath of the hatchway to the attic, which you've been in the attic. In the attic, there was all kinds of stuff in the attic. There was another toy box up there. That was where the monkey was in the attic.
We brought batteries, right?
Right. You probably put the batteries obviously were dead anyway. But as you turn back and you're getting ready to walk underneath of the pull down for the ladder that goes up,
Rookie mistake.
a noose just swings across the hallway in front of you and slowly comes to a stop. And it's the pull string for the attic pull down.
Do you
Can
feel
I
like
see
this,
that?
Yeah.
do you
Go ahead,
guys feel
Dylan.
like this house wants us to die?
Either that or have really good sex, because if you tie this noose, never mind.
I don't think it's that with
No.
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 It's a hate crime. I saw this with NASCAR.
Hey, Jen, you know that clown is probably still in the bedroom. The guy just dressed up as a clown.
I'm not going in the bedroom. He'll shoot me.
I'm just sitting there in the hallway, kind of rocking back and forth, going, "It's not real. It's not real. It's
Maybe
not
we-
real. It's not real. It's not real."
You're right. It's not real. It's all we're being punked. It's like an elaborate funhouse.
And I'm not going to scream because I'm going to share y'all's ears, but I scream at Jen, going, "Right! I had blood packets. I have blood pouring out of me, but it's fake."
Why are you saying it's not real if you think it's real? You're giving very mixed messages.
Is when I got shot, did I drop the frying pan that I
Did. You did.
She looks. I look around. I grab the frying pan. I'm going to attack Jen. Unless somebody stops me, I'm attacking Jen.
I will attempt to hold her back.
I dodge.
No, Karen, please, we must finish what you started. My OCD cannot handle this. The strangling one, we have not done it yet.
Not in front of the followers.
You can't go crazy yet. We are not done.
Did one of the kids die from frying pan? Is she possessed?
Can I try and grab the frying pan real quick?
Yeah, well,
I'm trying.
Karen is very weak from blood loss. She's not back up to full hit points, but she's not dead. She's very weak from blood loss.
Yes, but adrenaline is a wonderful drug.
Oh, it is. It absolutely is.
I'm definitely trying to get over there and kill Jen.
Calm down, please. You lost much blood. It is going to your head. You are hallucinating. Please breathe deep, just 3 times.
And actually, worse, Karen, worse. If you do too much physical activity, violent physical activity, you might reopen the wounds that you know are still there.
Here, wipe it off. Here, have a fabric softener. Wipe yourself off. There, you will feel better. It has a lovely powder fresh scent.
Do you want to hit my vape?
You have no.
I duck. Show him. I'm going to duck into the bedroom with the toys,
Okay.
and she's attacking me, and I close the door behind me. And from in there, I'm going to live stream. I'm going to say, "You saw it here first. Karen has tried to kill me with a frying pan. She's completely wigged out and lost it."
She Karened out on you.
And you get like, dude, it's the house, coming back. Nah, man, you need to go get that gun and put her down.
Always
That
trust
gun's
me.
not in here, right?
No, the gun would be in the master bedroom.
Okay.
I thought they were laser eyes.
No,
Are the
that's
clown's
Karen's
eyes lighting
weapon.
up? Are the clown's eyes lighting up in the toy
No.
room?
No, the clown's not there.
I'm yanking on the cord to the. I feel like pulling somebody's chain. I yank the cord to
You're gonna
the
yank on the noose.
noose. Yes, my OCD insists.
You're not going to make sure that the guy behind you with the gun isn't going to come up behind you?
There's a guy behind me with a gun.
Well, in the bedroom?
The clown.
The clown in the bedroom with a gun.
I thought that was ketchup packets. No, no, this is all far too confusing. I say if somebody has a gun, the obvious thing to do is to shove stuffed animals down his throat until he
I
dies.
start crawling down the hall towards the stairs.
Well, you can get up. You're just very weak. You can get
Well,
up.
I'm just thinking, I'm she's crawling because she's expecting her guts to come flying out at any minute. Because obviously I've been shot. They just are ignoring the fact that I've been shot. I mean, I've got all this blood all over me, so I've obviously been shot. I'm going to crawl down the hallway to the stairs and then sort of on all fours going down the stairs because I'm getting away from those people because they're crazy.
Okay, well, we know that Karen's going away in the haunted house by herself to die. Okay, good.
He's fair.
So what do the three of you want to do then? Since Karen's
So-
crawling down the stairs.
After it quiets down in the hallway, I'll come back out And when I see the blood trail on the floor, I go, oh my goodness. Something has crawled through the house, leaving a trail of blood streamers. And I begin following the trail down the hallway, showing the blood trail, going, this looks hideous. That's a lot of blood.
And you get to the top of the stairs, and Karen is like 3/4 of the way down the stairs, crawling down the stairs.
Oh, it was Karen. How you doing down there, Karen?
You're insane. You're crazy. I'm out of here. I need a doctor. I need a hospital. I need an emergency room. But are you worried about? No, you're crazy. Y'all, I always knew you hated me. I always knew it.
So Karen's gone. She's wigged out. She's completely gone over the deep edge. She's looking for health care in this terrible place. I'm going to go find Dylan and Rolf and see what's up. So I begin looking for them.
There's no always still.
Yeah, I'm just chilling.
I'm sitting there,
Pull the stairs down.
got a cord in my hand, going
Oh, you got a noose
Yeah, I'm
in
going
your
up.
hand.
a noose, but I pulled the noose, right? And there's a trap. Yeah.
Yeah,
Beyond
it goes. Which it didn't make that noise before. It's just a horrific sound. Of the springs stretching as if they had aged 100 years in the 45 minutes to an hour since you were in the attic.
It is always bad when the lubrication wears off. Yes.
Omega Control, I do need poll number 3, please. So you can see it's dark in the attic, as you would expect, since it's dark everywhere in the house. Karen, do you have your phone in your mouth so you have a light source while you're crawling? Or are you crawling?
She probably stuck it in the tatters of her bra.
Okay, fair enough. So I had to know. The stairs do flop down, and you have the cavernous opening of the attic, pitch black up there. You're gonna go up?
Well, I guess we must finish this, eh, Dylan?
It's just you and me.
I'm here.
Oh,
would you like to film this?
Out of nowhere.
I'm filming. Go ahead. I get behind Rolf and I begin narrating. He faces an empty maw at the top of the house. It looks like hell itself. Who knows what horrors await Rolf?
Oh, Jin, make sure that I look cool going up this ladder.
I'm
Okay.
flexing my glutes on each step.
After he gets up there, we'll do your shot, okay?
Okay.
So as you go up each step, it creaks ominously like it's going to break. It did not do that earlier in the night.
Must be all the pudding. I have to watch my diet.
We'll know when Jin goes up, right?
I will go first. I'll
Okay,
go first. and I'm on.
You make it all the way up into the attic, no problem. Looking good, of course. Dylan, you're climbing up. Jin, do you actually have any skill in photography at all? Or anything artistic at all?
I'm self-taught. I'm self-taught. I take a lot of selfies.
Oh, okay. So just make me a luck roll then. To see how good a job you get of Rolf and Dylan going up the stairs.
I got 85 luck roll out of 60.
Okay, so what's happened is you didn't realize that you had turned the camera around to selfie mode.
Oh, perfect.
And so you're like, and there Rolf goes up the stairs.
Perfect.
Dylan is right behind him.
Oh,
Do I look really dramatic and into it?
You do. You look like
That's
you're
perfect.
excited yet terrified.
That's actually a better shot probably than Rolf.
That's why Rolf likes the camera that sits out here.
I have been doing many squats. This is wasted now.
So you realize that when you're about halfway up the stairs that you've been taking video of yourself.
So when I realize it, I go, oh. And now we'll cut to live action of Rolf. And I turn the
You turn it around. So Rolf, you're now looking at yourself on the
literally-
screen.
Turn the camera around so that I'm using selfie mode with Rolf.
Nice pussy.
All right, Rolf. When you guys, Rolf and Dylan, when you make it up to the top, it looks much like it did before. Everything looks normal. It looks exactly like it did, with one exception. There are toys scattered all over the floor.
Why does it always have to be toys?
Always with the toys in this house.
Is that clown up there?
Ralph. The
Well,
name is Ralph.
funny you should ask that, because sitting on top of the toy box where the symbol monkey was is now the clown with symbols on his hands.
Oh no.
Are you the one who caused all these murders?
And it goes chink
Oh,
just
wait.
once.
Is it 1 for yes and 2 for no?
Yes.
Okay.
And its eyes light up and it winks one at you, Ralph. So one goes out and back on.
That's very disturbing. Please never do that again. Oh dear.
So I'd poke my head up from the stairwell behind them with the camera. Ooh, it's the monkey again. Oh,
But it's not the monkey.
It's a clown monkey.
It's a clown. It's the
a
clown with symbols.
That's even
And then
worse.
it starts going while it's clapping.
Oh no.
And
Mr.
Karen,
Clown.
downstairs, you hear the laughter echoing through the house from upstairs of the clown. It must be coming for you.
Mr. Clown. I address the
I
clown from
crawl into a
behind.
corner of the room.
Mr.
Okay.
Clown, Karen is downstairs. She's
And just-
downstairs.
And then it slowly winds down. And the eyes go out.
That's good.
Does it want Karen? I don't know if that's good.
Karen, you might want to be a little less crazy for a couple minutes.
Dylan, are you joking? She tried to kill me with a frying pan. She's a murderer.
Well, that's true. I didn't think about it like that.
I believe that would technically be attempted murder.
We don't know. She might have been effective. She might. Where's Kurt? Maybe she killed Kurt.
Okay, I think you're getting a little out there, Jin.
I
And
am.
You're out there for Dylan.
Hell,
You're
spooky
really
here. I
out.
want to get the hell out.
Any windows up here?
There is one window at the end.
Can I open it?
No.
Fudge.
No, you cannot. But
Thank
you
you for
actually wind up,
pausing.
you end up stepping on a couple of toys on the way across the room.
Of course I do. I'm going to intentionally step on some toys as I walk across through the window because I control my own death.
Are you going to do anything with the clown just sitting there staring at you?
No.
It's kind of like when you wake up in the morning and you've already gotten paid. I'm just going to make believe we are not in the same room anymore. We have done our business.
Fair. Fair.
What time is it, by the way?
It's about 4 o'clock in the morning.
So we've only been here for an hour?
Yeah, but it feels like forever, doesn't
Yes,
it?
it does. Yes, it does.
It feels more like 2 hours and 10 minutes about to me.
For Karen, it feels like a year and a half. Karen,
It's like an eternity.
so Karen, downstairs, you hear the pitter patter of little feet in the kitchen.
I'm in a corner by the front door,
Yes.
back up against the wall, hopefully something to one side of me. And if there's a planter or anything that is not nailed down, I will pick it up and I'm holding it like a weapon. Like
Are
whatever
you gonna?
hits
You
that-
could hide behind the not novelty chair that was thrown at the window earlier. You know that's sturdy.
Okay, I'll pull it over to me so that it's between me and anything that can come at me.
And that's fair. So you just hear the pitter patter of little feet slowly moving down the hall in your direction. You can't see it because the chair's in the way. Probably a good thing. And we'll go back to the attic. Jen, Dylan, do you want to do anything with the clown sitting on the toy box?
No.
No.
This is his house. We just want to leave.
Hell to the no.
I just want to leave.
Fair. Can the three of you up there make me an idea roll?
Oy.
I got a 26.
Okay.
Ooh, I got a 7. Is that good?
Wait a minute. Why are all the toys on the floor? They were in the toy box.
Are they the same toys?
Well, the toy box in the attic was full of toys.
Right.
And now they're all over the floor, and the box is closed with the clown sitting on top.
Oh, snap.
What, Rolf? What are you thinking?
What's in the box, Dylan? What's in the box?
Don't look in the box, Dylan. Don't.
Okay, I'll look in a box.
Okay, are you going to knock over the clown or pick it up?
I will, with reverence, pick it up very carefully. And
As soon as you pick it up, it's actually the monkey with the symbols. You don't know why you saw a clown because it's the monkey.
Well, that makes me feel better, and I'll put it down.
Does it? Does it really?
I like the monkey better.
Well, that's true, but why would the monkey change from a clown to the monkey after you touch it?
Because
Maybe the clown moved into your body. Anyway, what are you going to do with the box?
Open it.
Okay, you open the box. I need a sanity roll.
Yeah.
Okay, so, Karen, the pitter-patter of feet has gotten to the other side of the chair. I need you to make me a sanity roll to not lose your mind. Dylan, how'd you do?
60.
Oh.
Yeah, that would be a no.
Oh, Dylan. Oh, Dylan. Let me just check here. Oh, Dylan.
I actually have never known what my sanity is.
I know. So, Dylan, there's a body in this box.
Ah.
And there's clutched in the hands is a teddy bear that's been ripped open with the stuffing sticking out. And you see the face of Stacy Gonchel, the woman who you talked to just the day before about the house, and there's stuffing stuck in her mouth from the teddy bear. It matches. And she's laying in the box, folded up, dead.
So incoherently, I'm like, it's Stacy.
Who's Stacy?
Recently dead?
Look.
Oh, you gonna look?
I come over,
Sandra.
show him with the live stream going,
Yeah.
and point it in the box. And go,
And I need a stand roll for both of you. So, Karen, did you say you did not make your sanity roll?
Not even close.
Okay, so,
Pick up the chair and start wailing away at air.
Well, so as whatever it was started to look over the top of the chair edge, you blacked out.
Okay.
And I'll come back to you and tell you what happened when you come back to the real world.
95 on my sanity roll.
Oh, babe. Okay. And Rob, how'd you do?
I rolled a 13. So
Okay, so you're good.
Can I push a sanity roll? Because I really wanted to get the shot.
You wanted to what?
Can I push a sanity roll?
What is your goal?
To get the shot and not lose my composure.
Oh, no, you got the shot.
Okay,
As a matter of
cool.
fact, the shot is fantastic because it came over, so it was crystal clear for everybody until you looked, and then it jumped. So they got to see it crystal clear before it jumped.
Cool. Because I say her name out loud. I say, "This is Mrs. Gonchel. She's the owner of the house. The house has killed her. Call 911. Send the police."
fresh body.
Oh, absolutely. absolutely fresh. If you touch, are you gonna touch her?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll investigate it.
Rigor mortis has not started setting in yet, so it must
I
have
do
been within
that
the
on live
last couple
stream.
hours.
Yeah, I do that on live stream, showing that the flesh still gives when I touch it.
Dylan, what are you doing, Dylan?
I'm no expert, but I think this body is fresh. What do you think, Rolf?
I think you just gained a lot of disturbed followers. Yeah.
And you know, on the live stream is, oh, it's a fake. This whole thing is fake. I can't believe these people are trying to pull this off as real.
I'm gonna try to call Stacy again.
I agree.
There's a ringing in the box.
No!
Oh, fudge.
I lean over and pick up the phone and answer it. Hello?
Jen, don't answer the phone. God.
Oh, I'm sorry. I hang it up and drop it back in the box.
Crime scene CSI we is not.
Well, at least it's all on video.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, Stacy's in the box.
I guess I'll call 911.
On Stacy's phone.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna reach back in the box, get Stacy's phone?
No, I'm gonna use my phone and call 911.
Oh, okay. They aren't taking any phone calls from this coordinates because they know better.
That's good.
Yeah, they know better. They absolutely know better. Now, in reality, when it gets through, it goes 911. What's your emergency?
All right, the phones don't work.
It seemed to work fine. When you called me, it came right through.
Try calling 911 and see what happens.
Okay. I tried calling it on her phone, Stacy's phone.
On Stacy's phone, okay. You dial it, and it goes 911. What's your emergency?
Hi there. So this phone is the phone of a dead person. We found them here in the attic in a big box. Her name is Stacy Gonschel, and we need people to come take care of this because this is not normal. She's very clearly dead. Look, and I turn the phone on her and take a picture of her.
What's the address?
I say the address, and I give him the address. I said, this is her home. She's the owner of record. If you'll check, she's the owner. We're here with her permission, but now she's dead.
And what you hear is, all right, well, we'll be sending someone right over.
Tough night for 911. I hang up.
Did they laugh at you too?
I think the clown monkey.
Yeah, it's a monkey
clown. The clown monkey has intercepted the 911 calls.
Do you think he's intercepting, or do you think he got a job, or no? That would be too far.
Whoa, that's really outside the box. That he might have gotten a job. I hadn't even thought about that.
Just to mess with them.
So we'll cut back to Karen. Karen, you come to, and you feel much better. You feel fantastic. I mean, you don't feel weak anymore. You don't, maybe you had a high protein diet or something. Who knows? But there's no wounds. The gunshots are gone. Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, feels so much better. And you look down at the plate in front of you because you find yourself at the kitchen table. There's one bowl of pudding left. And on the plate in front of you is leftover gravy of some type. Smells like a little gamey.
No. Grandma said no. I am not. No. I'm glad I feel better. It's good to be better.
And you hear when you do this with your hand, you hear like a little bell ringing. And around your wrist is a cat collar, and it says Fluffy and has a little bell.
I'm now a cat? Can I take it off?
No. You can't quite get it off. It's just kind of there.
But I definitely feel it's not like part of my, it's not like part of my flesh or anything. I can like
No, it'll spin around, but you just can't. You don't seem to be able to undo the clasp. It's like your fingers just don't work right. Almost like you're pawing at it. Oh, and that just feels fantastic when you rub your ears. And go back up to the attic. It's in the attic. I need everybody to make me a spot roll. I never successfully turned someone into a cat in a Cthulhu game before. This is fantastic.
I got a half success.
Okay. Good success. That's good enough. Good success is good enough. Dylan, you know, you're kind of scanning the room because you just don't want to look at the dead body in the box. And there's something wrong with the wooden wall over by the fireplace where the chimney comes up from the fireplace.
Shine my flashlight on it.
It's like it's not flush to the wall on one side. Like it's kind of sticking out just a little bit.
I'm gonna go see if it's like a secret passage or something.
It does feel like a doorway of some type, but it feels like it's latched. Like it's just loose.
I think I found a door, you guys. Can you help me open it?
Sure. You think it might have killed Stacy?
Sure.
All right, let's check it out.
Go get the door.
How are you going to open the door? I'm just curious. What are you going to try?
Force.
Ralph, you look confused.
Mommy.
Who's got the knife?
Oh yeah, we can use it as a lever.
It's in the wall. It's back in the wall.
You'd have to go downstairs to get the frying pan that I tried to kill Jen with.
Is there anything in the attic that's like a rod or a stick?
Sure, yeah, you can find something to pry the door if you want.
Okay, that's our plan.
All right, you pry it open and you hear something break and go beep, and it swings open. There was a little latch like up here that if you just run your finger up inside the crack, you would have found it and it would have unlatched the door.
Oh well.
It's open now.
What's inside?
So as you open the door, light
This is like Capone's tombs, viewers. We're
light
seeing
comes
behind the secret
out
door.
from the room. Like a black and white flickering kind of light. And you see a desk. And it's facing the door, so you can't really see what is going on, but those look like the back of monitors on the desk.
I'm gonna go look at what's on the monitors.
So the monitors show all the rooms of the house, including the attic. And next to it is a board that has numbers and indicators next to them. It's a switchboard with buttons to push and pull.
Are any indicated for the attic?
And yes, but what you see in one of the pictures is you see Karen downstairs
Acting like a cat?
grooming herself in the kitchen.
This is the most normal thing she has done for quite some
But
time.
you know, you're watching her behaving like a cat, and you can't help but see what's on the cutting board on the kitchen counter behind her.
What?
It can't be. No, there's no way that's... And you put it out of your mind because you know, it's kind of grainy. You're not 100% sure. but it certainly looks like something that may have been alive recently. Perhaps a cat, perhaps a dog. You're not sure.
Are there any toggles that go to the kitchen?
There are.
Do they say anything?
So what you'll see is, so you can actually see that, as you're looking around, over on the wall, just like right here on the wall, is a map of the house with room numbers. And the kitchen is room 4. And there's one that says 4L, one that says 4LS, one that says 4S.
I'll toggle the S one
The 4S?
to see what happens.
Okay, so Karen, you are grooming yourself pleasantly content in your own comfort level. And all of a sudden, there's this horrible grinding noise behind you. And you jump. And you see Karen leap onto the table on all fours. And of course, then the table gives out because she's not a cat. She may act like a cat, but and the table tips over and Karen goes with it. You turned on the garbage disposal.
Oh, okay.
4S. 4 sink.
But is there anything that makes it seem like it would turn on anything nefarious, like other than just
Well,
house
so
functions?
if you flick like 4L, it turns on the lights in the kitchen. You flick it again, it turns it off. Turns it on, turns it off. 4LS turns the lights on and off over the kitchen sink. And there's indicators for every room, including like 6D. You press it, nothing happens. There's other ones that have Fs, and those actually make picture frames
I
tilt.
was about to ask about that. Is there anything with a C for clown?
For clown, no.
Is there anyone in the chair? Is there
Is that-
anyone in the room? In the chair. The chair.
No.
I want to go back and check the woman in the trunk.
She's still there.
I say again, WTF.
Is there like a rewind on these videos?
No, they're just live feeds. You asked me if there was some for the attic. Of course, there's the attic is listed as like room 23. So it's 23L. We'll turn the light on and off. And then there's a 22F, and you hear footsteps in the attic.
Okay.
And Rolf could follow it and find a little Bluetooth speaker that's hardwired into the electricity of the house. And you press different buttons for 22 and it makes different sounds like thump, thump, thump.
This is a very extravagant setup here. that
Almost
they've
like the
got.
house was built for it.
It's like
Yeah.
they just wanted to run a haunted house.
But the person most likely to be doing it, she's very dead.
Yeah, unless that's a dummy.
Aaron, you're kind of coming to your senses. You don't think you're a cat anymore. But, you're kind of covered in gravy. A little bit of gravy. Because, whatever was left on the plate was on you now. So you're kind of bloody, covered in a little bit of gravy. But you find yourself in the living room, coming to your senses. What do you want to do?
Do I remember any of the stuff in the kitchen? Like the garbage
Oh yes,
disposal turning
yes. You remember
on?
how wonderful it was to just be able to spend time preening yourself
Well,
until that
and-
horrible noise started, and that scared you.
and the lights coming on and going off. Do I remember that?
Yeah, that actually may have been what broke you out of the funk you were in.
Okay, well, I'll go over to the light switch on the wall and flick it. Does anything happen?
No.
Okay, I'll go back into the kitchen and I'll flick the light switch.
Doesn't do anything. You can see Karen's downstairs flicking switches trying to turn lights on and off, but it's not doing anything. And what you realize, Dylan, is as you're poking around, because Jin, you have no clue how this thing even works. You're very confused by this whole techno babble thing here, even though you're a technician. There's a master switch for the lights, but it's on. So the lights should be working.
But don't I have the switch? Oh, you mean for the kitchen light?
Well, no, you were able to flip the kitchen lights on and off, right? So
Yeah.
there's a master switch for the whole house, so that obviously on the board you can flip the whole house off if you wanted to. But that switched to on, not off. So the whole house should be lit up,
I'm
but it's
gonna
not.
switch it off and see what happens.
Nothing happens. But Karen flips on a light switch and it works.
Okay. Now I'm gonna
Something's not
go.
right.
I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna try the door again. The front
Okay,
door.
hold on a second. Rolf, yes?
I just want to be, while this is happening, checking to see if the body is a body.
Oh, it's a real body. Yeah. Your normal routine of, using the thermometer in the kidney, you can't really do because you don't have a thermometer. But yes, it's definitely a real body. And you do honestly believe it's the person you spent time with 2 days ago.
So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna go over to the door.
Uh-huh.
Gonna see if I can open the door now.
It still does not open.
Pound my fist on it, and I say several bad words.
Dylan, you can see Karen's pounding on the door, trying to get it open. There actually is a room 1D,
Oh, I'll flip it.
and the door unlocks.
Is that the front door?
Yep, and the door opens.
I stumble out onto the front porch, and I'm just kind of hanging on to the edge of the front porch, shaking, going, "Oh, thank God I made it out alive."
And as you're saying that, you see Kevin laying on the grass. Kurt laying on the grass. Obviously, he ran all the way here and passed out from the exhaustion.
Do I hear sirens?
What's that?
I don't hear sirens or anything like that,
No.
right?
No, just Kurt laying on his neck beard all flared out, covered in sweat.
Okay, well, I'm going to try 911 again.
Okay, we'll get back to your 911 in a second. What else? Do you guys want to do anything else while you're in the attic?
I want to look around and see if there's any passages where someone could be hiding in here.
Okay.
Somebody had to have killed the person who was
You
doing
don't
it.
find any other passages or anything else going on. You can see that when you're looking at the cameras trying to figure out where there would be passages, because the cameras have a good view of all the rooms. The bedroom where you first encountered the clown with all the stuffed animals shredded and all the stuffing pulled out, looks like nothing happened in that room at all.
Didn't it look like that the first time I looked back in?
No, when you looked back in, the clown was still sitting on the toy box, and everything was still around the floor. But now it's like it was when you did the ghost hunt. It's
And
perfectly pristine.
is there a clown there at all?
No, not that you can see. But you do feel a little giggle in your throat at the thought of the clown sitting on the toy box.
I don't like that.
But you don't realize it happened. Only
The door
Ralph and
opened.
Jen may have noticed.
The door's open. Let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I'm ready to leave.
Okay. You're able to run for the door, no problem. The kitchen is spotless, all except for a butchered cat on a cutting board, and that the table in the kitchen is flipped up on its side, and the remains of what was removed from the cat are all over the floor with a broken dish.
That's horrible that they torture that poor animal.
I want to leave. I don't like this house anymore.
I agree.
Was that the
with
pudding?
you. I'm
What?
right with you, Dylan.
No, there's no sign of the pudding.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Heartburn. Ralph's got a little bit of heartburn. You make it out front. Karen is on the phone with the police trying to get him to come. You see Kurt laying, gasping for air like a dying fish on the front lawn. Neckbeard, as I said, bristled out, covered in sweat. He must have run the 6 miles to get here.
I dropped the clipboard on his chest and the loop of coax cable on the clipboard. I go, here's the remainder of your equipment. The rest is in the van.
I'm having a heart attack. I'm having a heart attack.
No, you're not.
I'm dying.
That would be the best thing that happened to any of us today.
Dying or heart
You
attack.
never get the police here to believe me that we need them, and emergency squad and CSI and hell, special victims unit for all I know.
So the police do show up.
What's up, pussycat?
What are you talking about?
I just wanted to say that.
So
You talk
the police do show up, and they question you. They will actually take you all downtown because they spend the day trying to figure out what happened in this house. With the dead body in the attic, with all the CCTV cameras, and all the flicks and switches and stuff that do things. The mutilated cat, fresh mutilated cat in the kitchen. So they're busy doing all that. And, while they're talking about the cat, you all kind of realize that Karen every so often is tinkling from her right wrist. And you see that there is a cat bell and a cat collar on her right wrist.
Hey, Karen, you might want to look at your right wrist.
Oh, this is a new fashion statement. And she surreptitiously tries to unbuckle it.
And you are successfully able to unbuckle it now that you have fingers that work.
Did you get that from the butchered cat in the kitchen? Did you do that to that cat?
What butchered cat in the kitchen?
I turned my video around and show her the live stream of the cat.
I
this
don't
was
know
the
what
video
you're
we
talking
shot.
about. I was in the front hall. I dragged the chair over. I thought I heard something moving up, and the next thing I know, I'm back in the living room with this thing on my wrist.
I leaned
So,
in real close.
Ralph, roll me your psychology. Your psychology is high enough to know if Karen's lying.
I leaned in real close, Sholem, to see if I can smell cat or something else dead.
There's
on her breath.
a gamey gravy stain on her shirt, on her dress.
I mean, what would that be even? I don't know.
So, Ralph, she's leaving something out, but it could be because she's repressing something. You're not sure. You would have to work on her for a while to figure it out.
No, thank you.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we'll fast forward. The police find that you have nothing to do with the dead body. They don't know what the hell happened with the cat. They don't understand that. The whole house was absolutely rigged to be a haunted house. And the reason the doors were closing automatically was there was a plunger in the wall for the doorstop so that the doorstop would knock the door and it would close on its own. They never opened on their own. They only ever closed on their own. At least during the ghost hunt. They did open on their own after the ghost hunt when you were trapped in the house. So there was various tricks of that obviously Stacy had purchased a website and a couple other things about the Goshen house and how you could spend the night in the Goshen house for X amount of money.
So she was trying to turn it into a tourist attraction.
And so basically all of the video that we got when we were doing the ghost hunt is useless. Because it's all...
It was very well done. Now, as to the footage that you took from afterwards, the blood on your clothes is still there. The stains on your clothes are still there. But going back and looking at the footage, you know, you see the clown, you see all these horrible things happening. But when you try to explain it to the police or even Kurt, they don't see what you're talking about. To them, it just looks like you all were reacting to things that weren't there. But to you, even when you watch it again and again and again, which sends shivers up your spine, you see the clown, you hear the clown. Dylan, every time the clown comes up, little smile kind of crinkles one side of your face. So
Well,
it's almost
that's horrible.
It's almost as if the events only happened in your minds, but yet had physical effects.
And we all remember them together, at least, right?
Oh yes.
You
Oh,
are
yes.
like crazy. I see no clown. You are crazy. Crazy, I tell you.
I mean, I'm probably wearing a Department of Corrections t-shirt and sweatpants because they probably took the CSI probably took my clothes,
They
right?
did, and they found all the blood to be yours. So there's no
And
murder
yet-
there.
How could I lose so much blood and be
Well, a little bit of blood goes a long way.
You must have had a lot of extra.
A little bit of blood can go a long way. Especially a sucking chest wound.
Did they identify how how Stacy died?
Yes, but I'll get to that in just a second. Hey, everybody, the raffle is up, so please type in the make it real. Well, I don't know. What are we doing here? Oh, type in the exclamation epic to enter the raffle. We'll be doing that in just a couple of minutes. So now's your chance. If you miss out, I'm sorry. Anyway, so yes, she was actually suffocated with the stuffing from the teddy bear that was in her arms.
All right. Doesn't explain that.
And when they say that, Karen, you have a little tickle in the back of your throat. Not that you don't produce anything, but you have a little tickle in the back of your throat.
Can I get a glass of water, please?
And so you all are found to not be guilty of anything. You did have the authorization. Kurt is one thing. He had all the written documentation that said you were allowed to be in the house during those times. So, you know, there was no breaking and entering or anything like that. So you all are in the clear. But are you really in the clear? Dylan, are you in the clear? No. Rolf, are you
like
okay? No, I didn't think so. Jen, how are you?
Oh, I don't think I want to do any more ghost hunting. This seems like a dangerous line of work.
Okay, Karen. How you doing, Karen?
First of all, I owe my grandmother a serious apology. Second of all, I'm going to need years of expensive therapy.
I thought you were saying experimental therapy.
Well, maybe that too. Yeah, I'm not doing any more of the shtick.
No? Okay, well, so maybe if the fans want it, we'll hear from the Ghost Whisperers again next Halloween. No? Who knows? You never know. Perhaps that one will take place in an asylum.
I mean, for the right paycheck and in a safe environment, I would do it. I just don't want to actually see anything.
Oh, a safe environment, like an insane asylum which is probably where I will have been an inmate for a while.
Oh, good.
Fair
So
enough, fair
you know the layout of the place.
You're
That would
already
be good.
there.
Yeah.
I will come visit you, crazy people. Yes.
That's fair. Okay, everybody, don't forget, quickly do exclamation point epic if you want to be in the drawing. There's only a few people that have done it. I would say cast, if you want to go ahead and get in on that too, I don't see a problem with that. If you want to go ahead and slam yourself in there, I don't want anything to do with it, but
is this in the Twitch or?
yes, it's in the Twitch. So we have two things. We have, as I said, the back
It's in the Twitch.
and then and this actually does, it comes out, and
Oh,
well,
that's
there's no.
cool.
I'm not going to say if it comes
has
with a
a-
heart or not, but
It
it's
has
in
a
there.
real cat's heart in it. You can thank Lee.
I gotta enter into now.
Yeah, you
Now
want the
you
cat
sticker
holding?
on it.
I need that
Ew.
cat heart.
All right, so the bat bottle decided to run away. So for the 1 round holiday Halloween special, did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
I peed
I
myself.
love a good haunted house.
All right,
I love
great.
being a cat.
Yeah, you like being a cat? Well, maybe
You-
next year we'll find Rolf, Dylan, and Jen and Karen all in an insane asylum together, trying to recover from whatever happened to them. That
Yay.
nobody believes, no matter how many times they show the videos to anyone.
My
Eavesdrop.
grandmother will. My
It's on the
grandmother will
internet.
believe me.
It's on the internet. You might have to believe it.
And the internet is forever. All right,
Yeah.
so it looks like we only have 2 people joined in, and one of them
Aw.
is the person that actually printed them out. So why don't we hold off and we'll give these away next week during the first round of Dead Last?
Okay.
Yes, no? Thumbs up from the people in the audience?
That sounds reasonable.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and go ahead
they
and
know-
do our outro stuff. So Sally, would you take us away?
Yeah. Don't forget to subscribe to the Games Tavern YouTube channel right now. Subscribing is free, and you don't want to miss any of the action and access to all of our shows and content. Plus, your likes and positive comments on our videos help future adventurers find out about the shows. And if you want an easy way to subscribe, just type !YouTube in the chat.
All right, great. So before we terminate the data feed, let's have our cast recap who they are one more time and where you can find them. I myself is Sholem West. I'm the keeper. And you can find me here and then also on the 3 Cousins podcast on Spotify and iHeartRadio. Lee.
I'm Lee Smith, and you can find me on Facebook or at Flaming Hooves at Twitter, and or here next time I'm on the cast. Oh, you hadn't heard my Twitter handle before, David?
Flaming hooves.
That's where I'm going.
Hooves.
It's worth tuning in just to hear you say hooves.
Well, because it's you have to spell it right.
And how do you spell that?
Flaming Hooves.
That's with an H.
Right.
Yes.
David.
I'm David Quick. You can find me online at notorious_GMD on Twitter, and I'm on Discord and Facebook. And yeah, I love flaming hooves. That's one of my favorite things.
Sally.
I'm Sally Stardust. I've been playing Dylan. You can find me on Instagram at Sally Stardust RVA. I'm also on Discord, but I don't know how that works. So maybe don't look me up on there.
All righty. And last but not least, Rob.
Rob
When you
Canterman.
come back and play with us again?
Absolutely. A total newcomer here. No internet presence. Nothing on me is flaming. No body parts.
I just want to say our show has a higher ratio of people who don't exist in cyberspace than any other show, and it really plays well to the source material for the show.
But it was a lot of fun joining the online sphere here, even if I do feel a little dirty inside. I think it's time now, right? It's the time we got to give a big shout out to the Omega Control. That's our tech specialist, Jack Kelling. Don't forget to take a look at Dirty Deeds on Wednesday, Whiskey Magic and Destruction on Thursday. Thank you for tuning in, helping us all to shape this event. We do it all for you guys, and definitely look forward to your continued feedback and participation.
So join us next week for part 1 of Dead Last. The investigators are called to the woods of North Carolina to investigate cases of missing persons and the walking dead. Until next week, this is the Omega Files cast and crew signing off.
Adios.